And has it gone on every year?
No, I think we actually took a couple of years off. I was trying to remember the year, but no, it does go back that far to when Mike Jones was the head coach here. And it's had a couple of different setups with it. It has went from 2 games being played, girl-boy doubleheader.
Yes.
To as many as 8 games in one day. And I also can remember a couple of years, 2 nights of it. On a Friday night, Clay County would play somebody, and 2 other teams would play 2 games and have 6 games on Saturday. So essentially 8 total games part of it. But they've been a lot of different versions and renditions of it, but every one of them has been to honor Coach, the late, great Coach Keith. And I guess one of my favorites is when Scott County, Billy Hicks was still there. Scott County played Corbin here one time. Then when Shannon Hoskins first got the job Perry Central, he played Clay County. And we had all kinds. Todd Messer was at Clinton County. He had a game, might have been with North Laurel that year. But anyway, there was a lot of nostalgia that was created from that particular Bobby Keith Classic. And you know, it was so cool to see Billy and Bobby together, and a lot of people don't know the Clay Corbin feuds that were going on in the late 80s and early 90s, and they would just look as if Billy and Bobby were arch rivals, and that was never the case. They were very, very close fishing buddies. And let me tell you something. Coach Keith and Billy Hicks knew how to stir the pot to get their fans riled up and get them in, and they knew how to lead people to the gymnasium. And you know, seeing all those guys come back and be a part of that, and then former players that Coach had that were coaching, it's great. I know we'll talk a whole lot about that coming up through all of the broadcasts today on some of the accolades that was achieved by Coach Bobby Keith. And you know, Coach Keith would tell everybody, he said, hey, look, I love it and I work hard at it, but, you know, I've had Larry Sizemore, Mike White, Big Red Campbell, James Ivy Birchall, and I'm going to leave off some assistant names, Todd Messer, also Toddy McDaniel, and several people that helped Coach along the way as assistants. And he will tell you that you're only as good as your assistants are and your players.
All right, we're going to step away for a quick break. When we come back, the starting lineups of this one between the Clay County, the Knox Central Panthers and the Rockcastle County Rockets. Straight ahead, high school basketball action, the Bobby Keith Classic from Clay County High School, here on PRTC TV.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
The best furniture sale of the new year is happening now at Kemper Home Furnishings. It's our first big event of 2026. We've got super low sale prices store-wide at Kemper's. On top of that, take your choice of an extra 10% off the lowest marked sale price on everything you buy, and up to 1 full year interest-free, or up to 5 full years interest-free. Only at Kemper's. Kemper makes it home.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
I knew I should have got a colonoscopy probably 10 or 12 years before I did, but I kept putting it off, and didn't do it. When you get told that you have a mass in your colon, your initial response is, did I hear that right? It's a rude awakening, especially when you go in to a procedure like this and you're not having any symptoms. You feel great, It's just something you decided to do, that you needed to do. It's definitely something that can change your life in a heartbeat. It turned out good for me that the mass was not cancer, but it was a jump ball there whether this thing would come back cancer or not. So I would encourage anybody, whether it be mammograms, PSAs, colonoscopies, or whatever, do your preventive checkups. I couldn't have asked for better care. They were caring and compassionate. I felt like I was being treated with family and friends, and I felt more comfortable being taken care of by people I knew. It's great that you have a facility like this in your hometown.
And welcome back to Clay County High School here on PRTC TV. The 2026 Bobby Keith Classic, 4 games today. Knox Central and Rockcastle about to do battle. 1 o'clock, Middlesboro and Jackson County will leave the air until about 5:15, and then we're going to bring you Harlan County and Powell County, and then at 7 o'clock it'll be Clay County and Woodford County all day today here on PRTC TV. First of all, for the visitors on the scoreboard at this 11:30 matinee tip under head coach Tony Patterson, it's the Knox Central Panthers, a record of 8-5 on the season. They will start number 1, Evan Hubbard. Number 21 is Evan Taylor. Number 2 is Trevor Smith. Number 55, Hayden Melton. And number 5 is Spencer Pritchard. So Taylor, Hubbard, Melton, Smith, and Pritchard for Knox Central. Again, 8-5 on the season. The Rockcastle County Rockets under head coach Andrew Cash in his 8th season. They are 9-9 on the year. They will start number 3, Xavier Leisure. Also number 5, Jace Rogers. Number 10, he is definitely the straw that stirs the drink, Walker Craig. Also getting the start, number 15 is Colton Cash. And the other starter is going to be number 23, Maddox Parsons. Knox Central Panthers defeating Harlan, Leslie County, Wolfe County, Williamsburg, and Middlesboro this year. They've dropped their last 2 contests to Perry County Central and Bell County. 51st District with Pineville, Barberville, and Lynn Camp. Rockcastle County 9-9 this year. Victories over McCreary Central, Danville, Harlan, Corbin, Lincoln, and Mercer. They gave Pulaski County a whale of a run in their most recent outing, only losing by 8, 62-54 at Pulaski. They play in the 47th District of the 12th Region alongside Pulaski, Casey, and Somerset. Tip is going to be controlled by Knox Central, and they'll have the first possession of the game. Man-to-man by Rockcastle County, Knox Central rather. It's actually the Rockets with the first possession of the game. Getting used to these colors. We don't see these colors very often. Rockcastle County in their road white. Here's the 3 from the elbow. That one's no good. Loose ball picked up by the Panthers.
Yep, coming out of there with it is going to be Evan Hubbard.
Trevor Smith loses the handle on it, runs it down nicely in the corner. Rockcastle County in man-to-man.
Knox Central just kind of working it around, trying to get their first shot done and trying to adjust to the Rock defense here. Knox Central lost a lot from last year, none bigger than Burton. Of course, the transferred out went up to Madison Central.
Steal. Good job by Rockcastle County's number 3. That is Xavier Leisure. He gets the first points of the game, and Rockcastle County up 2-0. Rockets picking up full court man-to-man. And we're going to have a foul as Pritchard is hand-checked by number 23, Maddox Parsons. First on Parsons, first team foul. Knox Central's Tony Patterson back coaching this year after a 3-year absence. Not many coaches in the 13th region have had a run like he had from 2015 to 2022. He won 170 games with only 50 losses. That's a 77% winning percentage over 7 seasons. 7 straight 51st District titles, 3 straight region titles from 2019 to 2021. Undefeated 35-0 in 51st District play. Won 3 straight 2A region championships and was 2A state runner-up twice as well. An impressive resume by Tony Patterson. Shot was missed twice by Knox Central's number 21, Evan Taylor. Rockets with the rebound. Shot is up and short by number 5, Rogers, but they get the offensive rebound. Here's a three that's no good from Parsons. And we're going to have a foul on the rebound.
Officials for the first game today is Paul Nicholson, Chris Ridnour, and Steven DeZarn.
Foul was on Colton Cash. That's his first and the team's second. Andrew Cash, the head coach for the Rockets of Rockcastle County. Ball is stripped, but Central gets it back. Here's a long three. It is by Hubbard, and it's good. Deep three by Hubbard gets the Panthers on the board, and Knox Central picking up full court. Almost a steal, but Craig able to keep the possession, then knocked away from behind, but the Rockets still able to get it back. Craig for a triple. That one's short. Fight for the loose ball picked up by Rockcastle County after a tussle. Good defense down there by number 2, Knox Central's Trevor Smith, knocking it away for the Panthers.
I think both teams trying to discover their game right now.
And I think it's one of those two guys with an 11:30 start. You got to kind of bring your own energy. Kind of hard to get up for a 11:30 game on a Saturday at times.
Unusual. Probably won't happen again this year for either one of these teams. Both Rockcastle County Buckets have came off of steals and layups in transition as Rogers puts that one in. 4-3 Rockets. Shot up, no good by Hubbard. It danced on the rim but wouldn't fall.
Oh, that almost was a walk right there, wouldn't it?
Very close. Three-pointer is short by Pritchard. Or rather, I'm sorry, number 5, Rogers. And Central heading the other way. Smith, pump fake, and we're going to get a foul on Rockcastle County.
That'll be Cash's second.
Yep. Trevor Smith will be at the free throw line. I think Coach Cash will get the younger Cash out here in a moment. They'll have a substitution to come in as Smith will be at the line.
Andrew Cash in his 8th season coaching Rockcastle County, overall win and loss record of 93 wins and 123 losses. His dad, Clayton Cash, also coached Rockcastle County, led them to 4 straight 13th Region Tournament Championship games from 2002 to 2005, winning the region in 2002 and 2004, led by Andrew's brother, Aaron Cash. Andrew's best season coaching was 2022 when the Rockets finished 20-12.
Smith nailed 1 of 2 from the line, and Blake Mullins is going to come into the ball game for Rockcastle County. We'll have a Central foul.
Melton a little bit too anxious on defense there. He'll pick up the foul. Also, Earl, I know you remember those teams from 2002 to 2005, right before Rockcastle County left the 13th region. That was some of the final years that Clayton Cash, Andrew Cash, coached high school basketball. Knocked away by Central, but Clayton Cash was also a star player on the Broadhead team from 1972 that before the consolidation that won their region and went to the state tournament.
They did. Broadhead had some good basketball teams back then. Read a lot of stories about them. Several of those schools back in the day had smaller schools before they consolidated to make the big one. Trying to follow the action here, and both teams right now just a little sluggish starting out. That's going to be an and one. A nice play up and good by Melton.
First points for number 55. And I believe they called that one on number 23, Parsons.
Yes.
He checks out with his second foul. So Melton trying to complete the three-point play but cannot, and Craig with the rebound.
They've done a good job in this first quarter on the isolation of Craig. He's not had a lot of shots.
Three-pointer is no good off the hand of Rogers for Rockcastle County, but on the other end, we're going to have a knockaway by the Rockets and a foul on Knox Central's number 2, Trevor Smith. his first and the team's second. Now, what do you remember about, of course, Aaron Cash was a big player on those regional championship teams, but Aaron and Andrew, both former Rockcastle County Rockets, as number 4 for Rockcastle County loses it. That's Ezekiel Fain. But what do you remember about the Cash boys playing for Rockcastle?
They were tough. Andrew was a shooter, buddy. Aaron was probably the better overall player.
Yes.
As far as handling the point guards, but Andrew was a heck of a shooter.
What a block there by Melton for the Panthers. Knox Central 3 from the elbow is no good, off the hand of Evan Taylor. And the Rockets heading the other way. Craig still trying to get rolling, and that will be a good way to do that as Walker Craig nails his first points of the game. Evan Taylor leads the Panthers in scoring, nearly 16 per game. Most three-pointers for the Panthers, too, with 24. And leads in free throw percentages with 76%. Here's a 3 from the left side. Is no good, and we're going to have a foul on Knox Central's number 5. And that's going to be Spencer Pritchard, his first and team's third. Sophomore Evan Hubbard next in points for Knox Central, grabbing over 12 per contest, has made the most free throws, sinking 47 of 63 for 75%. Fellow sophomore Hayden Melton also in double figures scoring-wise, over 10 per game, leads Knox Central in rebounding with nearly 9 boards per outing. Rockets leading scorer, senior guard Walker Craig, also the leading scorer in the 12th region with over 22 points per game.
Split the defenders that time.
Long 3, that's NBA range. It's going to be short. Craig is, I mentioned earlier, the straw that stirs the drink for Rockcastle County, the top offensive performer in all categories for the Rockets. Over 58% from the floor, 41 three-pointers at a 40% accuracy, 77% from the free throw line, and over 8 rebounds per game, all for Craig Walker. Or Walker Craig.
Nice pass.
Good job. Melton goes up off the glass and in. I think it's early for everybody, guys. I think everybody's trying to get into it. The fans and all of us are trying to get the mojo flowing on this Saturday.
Well, we kind of had a late night last night.
Oh, yes. And I think these teams here did too. I'm not sure if now some of the teams you'll see today had games last night.
Yep, lowered the shoulder.
Yep. When you do that, you can do that.
Spencer Pritchard picks up his second and the team's fourth. I mentioned that Walker Craig is certainly the top offensive performer for Rockcastle County, but also senior Jace Rogers is second in points at nearly 14 points per game. And junior Xavier Leger is third at over 8 per game. But Walker Craig, the leading scorer in the 12th region, and over 22 points per game. So he is a big part of their success.
Now, both of the Cash boys played when they were 8th graders.
Oh, did they?
Oh, yeah. Started, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the Cash brothers and, the Stephen Gabbard and Micah Rose was several battles as the guards when they were both in the 49th district.
Number 21, Evan Taylor, nails the 3 after the nice steal by Trevor Smith on the other end. And Knox Central now pulls ahead by 4, 11-7. 15-footer is no good off the hand of Kyler Gooden. Rockets get the offensive rebound. Here's Walker Craig on the baseline. Cross-court pass over to Gooden, and this one's good from the corner 3. Lead down to 1. Knox Central 11, Rockcastle County 10. What a nice, strong move down there by Trevor Smith, and he's going to get the foul as well.
That's the second time he has done that, and Smith will go back to the free throw line.
Blake Mullins, who had just checked in a bit earlier, picks up his first foul. Team's 5th, but it is a shooting foul regardless, and Smith will try to convert the three-point play. Rattles out. Smith only 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Knox Central only 1 of 4 here in the early going. Rockcastle County hasn't shot one yet. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's a 3 from the top. That is no good from Fain, and Melton with the rebound. And a very balanced and even first quarter of action comes to a close. The Panthers 13, the Rockets 12 here on PRTC TV.
This broadcast is brought to you by PRTC, Advent Health of Manchester, Appalachian Wireless, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Jackson Energy, Kemper Home Furnishings, Pepsi of Corbin, Praxel Line Services, and Sand Gap Sports Cards.
The neighbours have invited us over for dinner.
I like Tommy.
He makes my skin crawl.
I saw this.
Who killed Susie Bissett? Do they know who did it?
You got a problem with me, pal?
There's been a body found in the woods. Everything is under control.
Watch Paramount Plus with Showtime now.
Well, the scoreboard actually showed Knox Central 13, Rockcastle County 12, but our in-house mathematician was consulting with me, Hunter Carroll, during the break, and he said, "Hey, Brian, how many points you got for Rockcastle?" And I said, "Dude, I've got 10. He said, "Well, all I've got's 10. So during our conversation, though, they changed the score from the Rockets down from 12 to 10. So scores Panthers 13, Rockets 10 here on PRTC TV. 1 o'clock, Middlesboro, Jackson County. We'll follow this one, part of the same broadcast, and we'll shut things down around 2:30 or 3. And we'll have a break until about 5:15, 5:30 tip for Powell County and Harlan County. And then 7 o'clock, Clay County and Woodford County will close things out here at the the Bobby Keith Classic.
Evan Taylor on the nice fake and then went up with a jump shot in the lane there.
Taylor's got 5. Yeah, I'm trying to call it the wrong tournament and got the jerseys confused. Somebody get me some caffeine. This is early to call a ball game. Shot is blocked out of there on Rogers. Good defense by Knox Central. Nice move in the paint. Back up twice, and on the second effort, Trevor Smith gets it to go, and Knox Central with the first 4 points of the second quarter, and Coach Cash wants to take a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. First National Bank of Manchester is all the bank you'll ever need. We're your hometown bank for all your needs, and you can find us everywhere. Large enough to serve you well, we're small enough to care. When you call on us, you'll find we'll be a friend indeed. That's why First National Bank of Manchester is truly all the bank you'll ever need. Earl is singing it in his mind right now as I'm saying it. The old jingle put into words right there from way back in the 90s and 2000s. Everybody heard that, didn't they, Earl?
Yes, they did. It's amazing how those things stick with you.
They do indeed. You
over
played
the course of the years.
Played it a few times on WTBK back in your full-time radio days. First National Bank of Manchester, locations in London, Manchester, Lexington, and newest location in Harlan. Member FDIC, First National Bank of Manchester. 17-10, Knox Central out to their biggest lead here in the early going from Clay County High School. This is the Bobby Keith Classic on PRTC TV. Almost a steal by Central. Feed down low, shot is up and in. Nice move there by Xavier Leger. He's got 4.
Kobe Reed checking in for Central. Out of the timeout, the quarter break.
Wide open 3 from the corner by Olmstead, who had just checked in, is no good. But Knox Central with the offensive rebound, and Evan Hubbard puts it up and in. 19-12. We played just over a minute here in the second quarter.
Good drive to a bucket. Foul is going to be called, and for Rock, it's going to be Rogers at the line. Rockcastle hanging around.
Luke Olmstead picks up the personal foul, his first. Rogers shooting the first free throws of the game for Rockcastle County. Parsons checking in for Coach Cash. And both of them good for Rogers. Rockcastle County 9-9, Knox Central 8-5 on the year.
I think there's a lot of really good ball clubs around those records. And you'll see some start rising to the top as we get into tournament time.
Starting to separate themselves.
Yeah. Step's going to be called.
And I think you're kind of getting to that point, too, of, your rotation's going to start shortening a little bit. Trust 8, play 7, trust 7, play 6, things like that. Working on solely for what you're going to have to do in the district tournament to advance in the region.
You're right.
Separate the wheat from the fodder over the next month. Knocked away from behind. Long pass ahead, a little too far ahead, but what a save. Wow. Presence of mind to find a teammate. Shovel pass down low, but number 5, Jace Rogers with the swat. Rockcastle County quickly into front court, leading or trailing by 5. Down low on the baseline, it goes to Leisure. Corner 3 is in the air. That one's good.
Nice shot by Zeke Fain.
3-point basket by Fain.
Ezekiel Fain with his first points. That's the third 3 of the game for Rockcastle County, and now they're climbing back in it after getting down by 7, lead down to 2, but that is Smith on the basket for Knox Central. He's got 7 now. 5-minute mark here in the second quarter.
It's been a very fast-moving first half of play. Another big 3 bomb. And that'll trim it down to 1. And timeout being called by Coach Patterson, a 30-second timeout. And one thing these two coaches have done a lot here in this first half of play is play a lot of bodies.
Yeah, both teams trying to find that 5 that gels together and everything like that to get going and, trying to make a little run here.
Representative Timmy Truitt never stops fighting for the families of Eastern Kentucky as our conservative Christian voice in Frankfort. He has protected our values, helped to cut state income tax, stood as a leading voice for education, too. He is committed, principled, and has proven he's leading to make a difference. Let's keep Timmy working for us as our 89th District State Representative, unopposed in the 2026 upcoming election. So excited to know that Timmy will be serving the 89th District of Northern Laurel County, Southern Madison County, all of Jackson County, all of Lee County, all of Wolfe County for the next 3 years. And thanks to Timmy for supporting the broadcast here on PRTC TV. Knox Central with the ball out of the timeout. It's a 1-point game. Panthers 21, Rockcastle County 20. It was 17-10 not too long ago, so that's a 10-4 run that the Rockets have going right now.
And out of the timeout, Rockcastle more active with those arms and hands defensively.
Smith trying to get some space in the paint, and he does.
Good move by Smith down there.
Yeah, did a really nice job, too, there to get Leisure off his feet.
Smith was 6 in the quarter, 9 here in the first half. Open 3 from the corner is Fain, and he nails it.
Tell you what, Fang has come in and had some big 3-point baskets for this Rockcastle team.
And that one very easily could have been an and 1 as well.
Yeah.
A lot of contact there kind of around his wrist and hand.
Melton gets it over to Smith.
You think of Knox Central in the past, you think about a lot of 3-point shots being fired by the Panthers. And so far this afternoon, we've not seen that.
They used to, playing a lot quicker as well.
Mm-hmm.
Wanting to try to shoot it every 15 seconds. Coach Patterson's much more content with making you sit down and guard for 15 seconds before they even look to get a look.
Well, all great coaches, they got to modify, and they got to adapt and dance with the one who brought you. And that's pretty much what they're trying to do today.
Pritchard picks up his third. Spencer Pritchard goes to the bench, and number 4, Ezekiel Fain, is having a whale of a second quarter. He's got 9 on 3 threes. That's 6 3-pointers for Rockcastle County, and they're ahead by 3, 26-23.
Shot their way right back into it, fellas.
Here's a long three by Knox Central's number 1, Evan Hubbard. That's his second three. He's got 8 to lead the Panthers.
Was he any doubt on that shot when it left Hubbard's hands that it was going in? I mean, that was just a beautiful shot by Hubbard that time. He was one they're going to have to get going, too. You got Craig down there, one of the leading scorers. The whole entire area.
Foul's going to be on number 2, Smith.
Trevor Smith picks up his second.
At the line for 2.
So we've got Pritchard with 3 and Smith with 2 for Knox Central, and free throw up and no good by Leger. Colton Cash and Maddox Parsons have 2 apiece for Rockcastle County. Second one rolls off as well, and a good box out there by Knox Central, and Melton with the rebound. Knox Central coach Tony Patterson won 7 straight district titles from 2015 to 2022. Undefeated 35-0 in the 51st. And Evan Hubbard says, I can do what I just did a moment ago again.
He's starting to heat up now, isn't he?
Double figures for Hubbard. First player in double digits. He's got 11. And he's clapping those hands saying, let's play some basketball. Walker Craig, he wants 3. That one's good.
Wow.
Walker Craig.
Mentioned Craig. Starting to warm up. Going to have to get him involved, and boom, he's involved now.
9 for Craig.
I feel like both teams kind of woke up here halfway through this second quarter.
They have.
I tell you what, Trevor Smith, he may not be the tallest man on the floor, but he does not care to get in the paint and create some space. 8 in the quarter for him. He's got 11 to match Hubbard. And going to go out of bounds. They're saying off of.
Looked like, I thought Knox Central may have got a foot on it or something.
Yeah. Patterson did not agree. Craig wants 3 more. That one's no good. Offensive rebound. Back up and rolling off. Number 33, Mullins couldn't get it to go, and Knox Central with the rebound.
Nice open look down the baseline. Shot's going to be up and good by Olmstead. Olmstead, one of those football players, too.
33-29, Knox Central by 4. Leger, left corner, top of the key to Rogers. 15-footer is too strong. And the rebound to Hubbard. We're down to 45 seconds left here in the first half. A fast-moving first half of basketball. Good, clean game thus far with some good offensive and defense played by both teams.
Like I said, that first quarter, very lethargic, but in this second quarter, they've, as Hunter mentioned, they have woke up. The caffeine has kicked in, the coffee or Red Bull or whatever the choice of drink is for the youth of America. Not many drink coffee unless it's one of those specialty fake coffees that I call them. I'm an old schooler.
Nothing wrong with that. Almost a steal by Rockcastle County. We're down to 10 seconds, and we're going to have a foul on number 10, Walker Craig. His first, team's first. Not a horrible foul there, going for the steal. Only his first, and there's 8 seconds left.
Nope. Anytime a kid is playing good defense, going for the ball, never a bad foul.
Evan Taylor. Jumper is no good, and back up and no good by Melton. So Knox Central not able to capitalize on the final possession of the half. At intermission, it is the Knox Central Panthers 33 and the Rockcastle County Rockets 29. Stay tuned. We've got more of the Bobby Keith Classic for 2026 coming up next. Hunter at the half, straight ahead here on PRTC TV.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is going to fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day. and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
If you like sports cards and memorabilia, you'll love Sandgap Sports Cards in Annville. Can't make it to the store? No problem. Brian and Joey bring the region's best deals straight to you with their weekly Facebook Live shows. With over 30 years of collecting experience, every sale is packed with fun, excitement, and fan-favorite finds. Follow Sandgap Sports Cards on Facebook and get in the game.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
PRTC TV, more games in more places than ever before. 13th and 14th region basketball is what we're all about. Today, though, we're featuring teams from the 12th region, also the 8th region, and the 13th and the 14th also represented here at the 2026 Bobby Keith Classic from Clay County High School on PRTC TV. Halftime score, Knox Central leads Rockcastle County 33-29. A balanced game and one that could go either way. Should be a dandy of a second half. But before we go any further, let's stop and pause and get a rundown on both the individual and team stats. It's time for Hunter at the half.
Start with Rockcastle's individual. They were led by number 10, Walker Craig, with 9. Number 4, Zeke Fain, with 9. Number 5, Jace Rogers, with 4. Number 3, Xavier Ledger, with 4. And number 2, Kyler Gooden, with 3. Flip over to the Knox Central side. They were led by number 2, Trevor Smith, with 11. Number 1, Evan Hubbard, with 11. Number 21, Evan Taylor, with 5. Number 55, Hayden Milton, with 4. And rounded out by number 34, Luke Olmstead, with 2. If you go to the team stats, Knox Central was 10 of 19 for 53% from two-point range, compared to Rockcastle's 3 of 10 for 30%. Rockcastle was 7 of 15 for 47% from 3, compared to Knox Central's 4 of 6 for 67%. Knox Central was 1 of 5 at the free throw line for 25%, compared to Rockcastle's 2 of 4 for 50%. Rockcastle was 17 assists compared to Knox Central's 6. Knox Central was 14 team rebounds compared to Rockcastle's 11. Rockcastle was 6 turnovers compared to Knox Central's 6 turnovers.
Pretty even game, and Rockcastle County had 7 threes in that first half. What'd they shoot? 7 of what from three-point line for the Rockets?
They were 7 of 15 for 47%.
That's a good mark for them for sure. 7 of 15 on the first half. Comparing the team stats, Rockcastle County overall this season shoots a very impressive 53% from the floor to Knox Central's 45%. The Rockets average making 36% of their three-point attempts and make nearly 6 per game, while the Panthers shoot a lower percentage, making 28% and have made 55 of them. From the free throw line, both teams average making about 12 free throws per game and shoot about the same percentage, 66% for Rockcastle County to 65% for Knox Central. The Panthers average 33 team rebounds to the Rockets 26, and these two teams also average for the season about the same number of points per game, with Rockcastle County at 64 and Knox Central at 63. After this game, it will be two 13th region squads that are neck and neck as far as RPI in the 13th region, as it will be Jackson County taking on Middlesboro. And if you look as of yesterday, Jackson County had a slightly higher RPI than Middlesboro, but they've got, as far as the RPI goes, Jackson County at 9th in the region and Middlesboro at 10th in the region out of the 17 teams in the 13th. So that should be an even matchup for the second game of the first broadcast of the day with Jackson County and Middlesboro. After that one's over, we'll leave the air for a few hours, and then we'll come back on the air about 5:15 with what should be another dandy game. We've got 4 games that should be really good games today for the 2026 Bobby Keith Classic. At 5:30, it will be Powell County. They've got some really good scorers on that team from the 56th district of the 14th region, Connor Morgeson and more, and they'll take on the Black Bears with Reggie Cottrell and others that are really playing well for Harlan County. That'll be at 5:30. Then at 7 o'clock, it'll be Clay County against Woodford County. Woodford County coming over from the 8th region, and that will be a game, I think, in school history. Clay County and Woodford County have only played each other one time, and the same thing for Powell County and Harlan County, only playing each other one time. And Earl, I really enjoy the opportunity for these teams to be able to lace up the sneakers against each other and play unfamiliar opponents from unfamiliar places. It just presents a whole new spectrum of dynamics that I think is fun to watch.
It is fun to watch, and if you're a coach and players, you're going to have to play, if you make it to the big dance, schools from different regions. And that's one thing you want to do. You want to get several of those on your schedule if you can throughout the season. And Woodford County is a team right now that is as hot as anybody. Don't let their record fool you. They're going to come in here later on tonight, and they actually got a lot of votes for the top 25, just outside of the top 25 of the high school basketball rankings. And that's a case can be said for Powell County too. Powell County has a team that can light you up from anywhere on the floor when they get going. And you know, Harlan County is Harlan County. They got a lot of tradition. They're playing better. The Black Bears are. They had a couple of stumbles earlier in the season, but Kyle has kind of got that team playing, and they're young too. Harlan County's got a lot of youth. You know, you got Cottrell coming back, but you've lost Huff, you've lost Noah, you've lost Snow, you've lost several kids that were a part of that club the past few seasons that are no longer there. So it's kind of a not a rebuild, but a reload for Coach Kyle and company over there. So it's going to be a lot of fun this afternoon. Then, as you mentioned, this next one, it's really going to be interesting to see. You got Middlesboro that came off of that loss in the All-A. You got Jackson County last night at North Laurel, one of their arch rivals in the 49th district. It will be uniquely to see how those two teams will battle each other in this second game. Who comes in and can forget about yesterday? Listen, there's nothing you can do about yesterday. You know, Coach Stewart is going to be gone for 3 games. Not going to be allowed to coach this team due to the double technicals when he was ejected last night. So Jackson County will step up. It's going to be interesting to see if the Generals will carry that spirit that Coach has and come out and attack Middlesboro. But, you know, you got Eddie Gilbert's team. Again, you know, they look and they say, look, we're better than what we showed down at OBI against Harlan. So how are they going to come out and react? It's all interesting scenarios, but at the end of the day, we can look at paper and we can talk about it, but we're not the ones out there playing.
That's right. All right, we're going to step away for a quick break. When we come back, third quarter, Knox Central and Rockcastle County on PRTC TV.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy, Marketing Manager at Appalachian Wireless. We've all been there. You've tried one of those big carrier promises? Sounds amazing, doesn't it? Until you read that fine print. Then suddenly you're on hold. Again. And at Appalachian Wireless, we do things a little different. We answer your calls, we help solve your issues, and guess what? We work for you. Experience matters, right? Our team, we're the real wireless experts. So why choose anyone else? Visit one of our retail locations today or online at AppalachianWireless.com to see how we can better serve you. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Dr. Pepper presents a Playoff-uary special.
Happy Playoff-uary!
31 days of playoff football.
Not for Tech. I didn't make the playoff this year. Hey, Mr. Platypus. Got you a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Wait.
Tech stinks!
Guys, come on, stop!
That's for planting your flag on our turf. We're just kidding. Happy Playoff-uary!
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
33-29, your halftime score. Second half getting underway. It's the Knox Central Panthers and the Rockcastle County Rockets here on PRTC TV, the 2026 Bobby Keith Classic. And Rockcastle County throws it away as number 5, Rogers, trying to find Walker Craig down there.
I think back to a lot of the Rockcastle County and Clayton Cash and how animated Clayton was on that bench. He was a very emotionally charged coach back in the day. And I look over and I see Andrew, and thus far Andrew just kind of laid back, letting the game come to himself. You know, I was wondering, I've seen Andrew coach a few ball games. I thought, man, will he have the animation that Clayton had? And right now, he's just kind of laid back, cool, calm, and collective.
And staying calm even though Colton Cash just picked up his 3rd foul. And we're going to have a foul again on Rockcastle County, this time on Jace Rogers. Or actually going to give that to Xavier Leacher, his first. So Rockcastle County with 2 fouls on the same possession. Colton Cash going to have to check out, and number 33, Blake Mullins, checking back in. I did not do my homework on knowing if Colton is Andrew's son. I would assume he is.
I would assume probably Andrew or Aaron's one.
Hubbard nails his 4th 3 of the game. He's got 14 to lead the Panthers, and their lead swells to 7 at 36-29. Maybe some people that are watching us in Rockcastle County can enlighten us and make us confirm that's his son, Colton. 3-pointer is missed by Rockcastle County's number 5, Jace Rogers, and I believe they're going to whistle him with the personal, maybe, or
Blake Mullins. Nope. Yeah,
Blake
it's going to
Mullins.
be Mullins, yeah. I thought it was going to be Mullins on the corner over here. Kind of just a little bump foul. Both of the kids going after the basketball.
Mullins 2nd. And Smith across the timeline for Knox Central. And he's going to be fouled by number 5. This time it is going to go against Jace Rogers, I believe. Rogers first, already the team's 4th, and we've only played 1 minute and 22 seconds. So they could end up shooting a lot of free throws, could Knox Central in this 3rd quarter. As when you get to the 5th, it's a double bonus.
Right.
I think you told me you were not much in favor of the doing away with the 1-and-1.
Well, I think it just takes away some of the original dynamics of basketball. And, you know, I get it. They say it was to move the game up, make it quicker. I don't think that has happened. Anytime technology says that it's going to be faster, usually it's not.
Melton picks up his 2nd after the missed 3 by Knox Central. And Rockcastle County on the offensive attack, and that's going to be a charge called against number 33, Blake Mullins, and he's picked up his 3rd and the team's 5th, so no free throws on the player control foul. He's going to check out, and Rockcastle County's Ezekiel Fain checks in. Fain had 3 big threes there in that 2nd quarter for the Rockets. Smith all the way down, has his shot blocked, I believe, by Rogers, and Rockcastle County into front court. And Walker Craig going to be fouled.
He'll go to the free throw line.
On the floor, they said.
Oh, before the shot.
Yep.
Okay.
I believe they're going to whistle Evan Taylor, and they are. Taylor's first and team 2nd.
Nice pass.
Good feed from Leager down to number 23, Maddox Parsons. First points of the 3rd quarter for Rockcastle County. Went over 2 minutes without scoring, but Knox Central only with a 3-pointer to their credit here in the 3rd. Points not coming as easy here in the 3rd quarter. And just as soon as I say that, Trevor Smith hits the 3 He's got 14 to go along with Hubbard's 14 to lead the charge for the Panthers. 39-31 Knox Central. What a move down there by number 3, Xavier Leger. He gets the bucket and the foul, and he's going to have a chance for a three-point play.
He can cut it back down to 5 now for his Rockets.
Trevor Smith has picked up his 3rd foul, and that's big for Knox Central because he's tied for the scoring lead right now with 14. Free throw good by Leger. Redeems himself for missing a pair back in the second quarter. He's got 7. Penetration by Hubbard, the kick to the corner for a 3. That one's no good by Pritchard. Rockcastle County all the way down the other way, but Rogers can't get it to go. Taylor, what a move, puts it up and in.
That was a nice drive that time by Taylor. Great vision down there in the lane, and got the little kiss off the glass up and good, and pushed it back up to a 7-point advantage for the Panthers, and will have a hold. They will call that one on Taylor, I think.
Evan Taylor, 2nd, team's 4th, so all the fouls from here going forward will be free throws. Scores table buzz the horn after the play had began, but they're going to go ahead and stop it and let the substitution come in. Rogers at the top, drives, and a bullet pass to Fane that just about took his noggin off, and Rockcastle County turns it over. Rockcastle County was a familiar 13th region opponent up until the 2005-2006 season when they went over to the 12th region, and North Laurel and South Laurel left the 12th and came to the 13th. That was the only teams affected, wasn't it?
Yep.
That was when the 13th region became a 17-team region. Had been 16 before that. And we're going to have a foul as Hubbard, the nice aggressive drive into the paint.
Actually, you still had at that particular time, didn't we? Should I have Kaywood, Everts, and Cumberland when South and North first came in?
That's right. You're right.
Before Harley County had the consolidation there.
That's right.
You know, you go back and you look in the history of what this region was, and, you know, you mentioned there a while ago Broadhead playing. You had McKee that had a high school, several high schools part of this at one time. And
Anvil.
Anvil had one, and the most unique statistic from the old 49th district back in the day, and I'm thinking it was 1958. I'll have to check my date on that. Clay County and McKee played in the district championship game. Clay County won it on a Thursday night, but the KHSAA had a rule that said you cannot play on a Thursday night. All district finals have to be played on a Saturday night. So down in McKee, they played Thursday night and went back and had to play the championship game over on a Saturday night.
Was the same result both nights?
Clay County won both games and was able to advance on to the regional tournament. And that was Clay County made it to the state tournament that year.
What year would that have been?
I'm thinking 1958.
Okay.
I think that was the date on there.
Taylor with the nice bucket for Knox Central, and Central has pulled ahead by 10. First National Bank of Manchester celebrating 120 years in business. A lot of things have changed over those 120 years since 1905, but our commitment to serving you has only gotten stronger, only gotten better. Thanks for making us the bank you've trusted for over a century. We'll always be here for you, First National Bank of Manchester. We're all the bank you'll ever need. Locations in Lexington, Harlan, London, and Manchester. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 44-34, Knox Central on top of Rockcastle County by 10. We're in the midway point right now of the third quarter. Knox Central with the ball out of the timeout. They'll make that Rockcastle County with the ball out of the timeout. Knox Central has outscored them 11-5 here in the third period. Parsons out top, left side over to number 4, Fain. Now Walker Craig gets cut off. Penetration, nice move down low by Leacher, but the shot won't fall. Rebound to Smith, and now to Taylor. 3 is on the way. It is good off the window. Getting some of those First National Bank of Manchester weekend banking hours there is Taylor. 12 for him. Shot on the other end is no good, and Knox Central with the rebound. Taylor heading the other way for Coach Patterson's Panthers. Feed down low, and there's going to be a foul on Rockcastle County.
Tell you what, right now Knox Central really starting to put some distance, and Rockcastle County is teetering on that danger zone with 3:05 left here in this third quarter of play.
I'm thinking of Kenny Loggins in Top Gun when you say that.
But that's a good thought, Maverick.
Taylor to the line, free throw short. Number 5 for Rockcastle County, Jace Rogers going to check in, replacing Leacher. Kenny Loggins, the master of the movie theme song.
Great songwriter.
I think we were adding it up, me and my wife and brother-in-law, and he's done a bunch over the years.
And just the missed 3 there, and a rebound by Central.
Long pass ahead, shot is up and in by Luke Olmstead. Great pass ahead by the Panthers, and now it's a 15-point lead. One of the ones he gets that people don't think about it that much is the over-the-top movie with Sylvester Stallone that was arm wrestling called Meet Me Halfway. Remember that song?
I remember that song. And all those songs he wrote, him and Dave Messina.
Oh, yes.
They were actually one of the most sought-after songwriting teams for other people.
Taylor lost his footing and going to be called for the travel. Got number 5 checking in for Knox Central, and also number 15 for Rockcastle County. That is Pritchard, and Colton Cash checking back in. 49-34, approaching the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. Thank you for joining us for high school basketball Saturday. It's the Bobby Keith Classic from Bobby Keith Gymnasium on PRTC TV. Rockets trying to climb back in this one. Free throw line jumper is short off the hand of Cash. Jump step knocked away nicely from behind by Fain, and then the Rockets turn it over too. Knox Central heading the other way, a flurry of activity, and we're going to have a foul, I believe, on number 4, Ezekiel Fain of Rockcastle County.
Pritchard will go to the free throw line. We talk about this classic in honor of Bobby Keith. 3 state championship games he appeared in. 1987, won it all. Very close to winning it back in 85. Then Ballard defeated Clay County in the 88 tournament. He had the state record for 7 consecutive Sweet 16 appearances.
Wow.
Won 18 13th region championships. The man never lost a 13th region title game.
He won 18
regional titles.
13th region titles?
Yep, and the school has won 27 as a school.
Wow.
And 79 district championships as a school.
Amazing. Nice putback there by Colton Cash. That's his first points of the game as he's been battling some foul trouble. Step back 3 from the corner is no good by Taylor. Here comes Walker Craig the other way, and he's going to be fouled. I believe they're going to whistle Pritchard on this one, and if they do, it's number 4.
You know, we talk about coaches named the coach of the decade of the 1980s, and the Clay County Tigers were named team of the decade back in the 1980s. And if there's a Hall of Fame in the state of Kentucky, Bobby Keith is in it.
So Does Bobby Keith hold the record for the most regional titles as a coach?
Yes.
Okay. 18, you said, and 7 in a row.
7 in a row at one time. And I never will forget, in 1989, Clay County had a chance. The Tigers did to win it again. Went down there, was 33-0, and had the best team, one of the best teams in America. We were ranked 3rd nationally that year. And Marshall County upset us in the first ball game of the Sweet 16 down there.
Nice jumper there by Olmsted. He's got 6, and we're under a minute here in the third. I did not know he had won 18 regional championships.
Oh, yes.
Going to be the 4th on Smith there, which is a big foul for Knox Central. Still a lot of time left in this one, as we're not even to the end of the third quarter yet. And how many state titles? Was it 2?
One state championship
title.
was in the finals 3 times. Made the Final Four 7 times in his career.
Was it 87 they won it?
87. Was runner-up 85 to Hopkinsville with what has been dubbed the long roll of the basketball. Clay County was trying to get it. Time was running off the clock. Tigers were down but 1. And that's what Hoptown Middlesboro was won. Then, of course, the 88 game, Ballard just come out. We were killed. We went Saturday morning, had to beat PRP 92-90. And that really took the wind out of our sails. Ballard came out, fresher legs on Saturday night, and that's tonight. Richie Farmer had 51.
What a move by Evan Taylor down low. He's got 9 in the quarter, 14 for the game. We're down to 22 seconds left in the third. Shot up and no good by Jace Rogers. Long pass ahead is too far. Good hustle down there by number 0, Kobe Reed, who had just checked in recently. Couldn't save it, though.
Coach actually won 23 district championships in his 29 years of coaching.
Amazing.
And he ended up with a record of 767 and 125.
What a winning percentage. Good penetration there by Leger, but he's cut off down there by Olmsted. Feed down low, shot is up and no good at the horn by Blake Mullins, but he draws the foul, and Blake's going to get that unique opportunity to shoot free throws all by himself.
The hardest free throws that you will ever have to shoot are when nobody else is around.
Foul was on Hubbard. That's his first, and Mullins going to get 2 here. First one is rolling, no good. It's the first free throw miss by Rockcastle County here in the third quarter. They were 5 for 5. And I've got them 7 of 10 as of right now. Second one rolling, good. 8 of 11 for Rockcastle County. End of 3. Knox Central by 14, 55-41. Fourth quarter is coming up next. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
Warden, take care of my brother Kyle, and I'll take care of you.
This is my castle now. Do we understand each other?
You're about to have a plague of outsiders descend on your town.
What you expect in return?
Partnership.
There's gonna be consequences.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars. I believe in always finding a way to do what you love. I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Welcome back to Bobby Keith Gymnasium, the Bobby Keith Classic for 2026 on PRTC TV. Knox Central outscores Rockcastle County 22-12 in that third quarter, what may be the pivotal quarter of the game, and they'll have the opening possession in the final 8 minutes. Fourth quarter underway with Central in a 14-point lead.
Rockcastle is going to have to really bear down here if they're going to win this ball game. It's been all Knox Central in this second half.
Reed, shot is blocked out of there by number 33, Mullins, for Rockcastle County. On the other end, they run the break nicely. That's Ezekiel Fain. He's got 11. Joins Craig as the leading scorers for Rockcastle County with 11 apiece. Backdoor, good pass by Melton down to Reed. Couldn't get the shot to go. Walker Craig dishes. Three-pointer is short by Rogers. Back up and in by Fain.
It's got it back down to 10 now. And we'll have a 30-second timeout by Coach Patterson.
Back-to-back buckets by Zeke Fain has got the lead down to a manageable 10 for the Rockets while we've got a break as your 89th District State Representative. Timmy Truitt continues to deliver real results for our rural communities, supporting economic development in Eastern Kentucky, working to boost tourism funding, always trying to create new opportunities right here at home. Keep Timmy fighting for you in Frankfort. Re-electing him as our state representative for the 89th District, paid for by Timmy Truitt for state representative. A big thank you to all of our sponsors this year, our title sponsors, Advent Health of Manchester, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Kemper Home Furnishings, Pepsi of Corbin, Jackson Energy, Praxel Line Services, Appalachian Wireless, and Sangap Sports Cards. Also our season sponsors, First National Bank of Manchester, Horizon Home Care, Kentucky Farm Bureau, and Timmy Truitt for state rep. Making all these broadcasts possible, so when you see these companies out, thank them for what they've done and try to support them when you can. Knox Central with the ball out of the timeout, leading by 10. We played a minute now here in the fourth quarter. Middlesboro Jackson County will follow this one, scheduled for a 1 o'clock tip-off.
We'll get close to it.
Taylor dribbling out top, and good feed down low. Shot is up and no good by Knox Central, but we're going to have a Rockcastle County foul on Olmsted as he drove.
Foul be on the Rockets. Fain, that'll be his second. Team first.
Ezekiel Fain picks up his second, team's first of the quarter, and Luke Olmsted going to the line for the first time this afternoon. He's got 6 points, had 4 of those back in the third quarter.
Trying to stop the run of Rockcastle County, and he does so. Gets the first one up and good.
Our second broadcast today will have 2 more games. We have a 5:30 tip between Harlan County and Powell County. Should be a dandy. Then at 7 o'clock in the nightcap, it'll be Clay County, the home team, taking on the Woodford County Yellow Jackets. Second one good by Olmsted.
2 Yellow Jackets in this one today.
And 2 Yellow Jackets in the All-A last weekend. Williamsburg and Middlesboro. Nobody at home for the pass from Rogers.
A little miscommunication that time.
Three-pointer from the corner is no good, but Rockcastle County with the rebound off of the Olmsted miss. Here's another 3 in the air. That one's no good. And we're going to have an offensive foul or a foul on the rebound on Rockcastle County. Melton picks up his third and the team's first. So Knox Central had a couple of opportunities. Eli Carey, who had just checked in recently with the 3 opportunity, and also Olmsted, but they couldn't get anything to go. A lot of things got to go right for the Rockets here as they trail by 12. Still plenty of time. Cash at the top of the key. Backdoor cut, good move up and in. Jace Rogers with his second field goal. He's got 8 for the game. And the lead back down to 10. As close as they've been in a while. Did that a moment ago at 55-45. Here's a 3. That one's short. Good job of following his shot is Evan Hubbard, and officials going to say it went out of bounds off of Rockcastle County. It was bang, bang. Long pass out to Carey, now to Hubbard. Penetration off the glass and good by Evan Hubbard. He's got 16.
That was a big shot by Hubbard that time, puts him back up to a 12-point lead.
Walker Craig drives, puts the shot up, no good, but we're going to have a foul on Knox Central.
Fouls on number 55.
And Hayden Melton has picked up his 4th, so Knox Central now with 2 starters, Melton and Smith, and Pritchard, actually 3 starters, have 4 fouls. And a lot of time left here, too. floating pass rather, up to Walker Craig. A really nice design inbounds play. He's got 13. Craig's had a quiet afternoon, averaging 22. Lead's been as much as about 15 or 16. Been down to 10 on 3 different occasions here recently, but Knox Central not letting the Rockets of Rockcastle County get any closer. Smith, he's got 14.
But I tell you what, Rockcastle really turning up the pressure on the cooker defensively here. They know the urgency now with just 4:37 left in this one. If they're going to come back to win it, they're going to have to turn it up.
They get it deep in backcourt to Trevor Smith, ahead to Taylor. Down low, shot is up by number 35, and it's no good. That's Blakely Ellis.
Knox Central will pick up their 3rd team foul.
Taylor's 3rd and the team's 3rd. Smith, Hubbard, and Taylor have combined for 45 points today for Knox Central, 45 of their 59. Craig's 3 is short. That would have been big for the Rockets.
Yeah, Craig came in averaging 22 a game, and Knox Central's done a good job with some oscillation moves defensively on him.
Having 13 so far, so well under his season average.
Taylor guarded by Rogers. Top of the key to Hubbard. Ball fake, 15-footer is too strong. Rebound to Rogers of Rockcastle County. So Rockcastle County with another opportunity to get it down to single digits here with just over 3 minutes left in the game. Craig, jumper is short. And it's going to go out of bounds, they're saying, off of Rockcastle County, back to Knox Central. Melton going to check back in with those 4 fouls, replacing number 35, Ellis. Pass ahead to Melton, over to Hubbard. 3 is in the air. That one's in there. Tried to come out, but fell through, and that's 5 threes for Evan Hubbard in this game. 20 points.
Very well could be the dagger.
Fain make that number 3 Leisure for a 3. He's got it. He's in double figures with 10, and it cuts it back down to 10, and we've got a full timeout on the floor. 2:50 left in the game. Panthers trying to shut the door on Rockcastle County here on PRTC TV.
Home is more than a place. It's where your loved ones deserve to be, safe and supported. For nearly 30 years, Kentuckians have trusted Horizon Health to provide compassionate care that enriches lives and protects dignity. Whether it's in-home assistance, adult day health, or Horizon PACE, an innovative alternative to a nursing home, we help seniors stay independent and cared for right where they belong, at home. Visit forhorizon.com to learn more.
I will always 811. Before I dig, not after I'm done. I used to wreak havoc on pipes and lines, but now I know it's not that kind. I was a bad neighbor, the damages were big, but now I know it's important to 811 before I dig.
62-52. It's a 10-point advantage by Rockcastle County. 2:50 left in the 4th quarter of play, and we saw Knox Central come down, take that 13-point lead from the Taylor shot, and then on the opposite end, Rockcastle, Legion was able to come down, hit a big one, Hunter, and get him right back into it. It's 10, and 2:47's a lot of time.
Yeah, and it just seems like, too, every time that Rockcastle's got it down to 10, they've not been able to capitalize to get it under single digits, and Knox Central's done a good job at keeping it right at that same level.
Leader's going to be whistled for the foul. That will be the second one on the Rockets. Again, the Panthers have committed 3 here in the fourth quarter of play. This is one of 4 we'll bring you today. A near steal, and it's going to stay with the Panthers. Great hustle down there by the Rockets at that time, going after it by Blake Mullins. Could have been an inch closer, might have been able to secure that one in.
Yeah, the effort was there for sure.
We got a collision, and we'll see here. Foul going to be called on Mullins, I think.
Foul on the Rockets, 33. Mullins, I think his fourth.
His fourth. So Central put it in right at side court. Taking some time to work down some clock, but again, the defense for Rockcastle County right now is just phenomenal.
And you know where I am kind of is to see when the shot clock does come into play, how is that going to affect this portion of the basketball game?
I would say immensely.
Because, you know, you've got kind of Coach Patterson really doing the kind of the 4 corners offense right now.
Evan Taylor having a whale of a second half. He has got 11 of his 16. And that may be the basket that does it for Knox Central. And if that didn't, that one did. Olmsted has 10. He's in double figures. The 4th Panther in double digits. And back out to a 14-point lead.
We got a little bump foul there. That will be the 4th one on the Panthers.
Foul's going to be on the Panthers, 34, Olmsted. That'll be his second.
Olmsted's second. Melton, Smith, and Pritchard all have 4 apiece for Knox Central. In the corner, Rogers for a 3. That one's in and out.
It's going to stay with Rock.
But they've done you mentioned earlier here in this second half what a good job that Knox Central has done on Walker Craig defensively, only holding him to 13 points in the game. He averages 22. You put him on his average and add 9 points to this score, and it's a different basketball game. And there's 3 of them for Craig, a top of the key 3. So he's got a quiet 16, and we got a timeout on the floor. 66-55 with 1:12 left here in the game. Full timeout on the floor. We'll take a break here on PRTC TV.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Knox Central only 72 seconds away from pulling away a victory today here at Bobby Keith Gymnasium. Bobby Keith Classic on PRTC TV. 21st time the Panthers and the Rockets have laced them up since online stats began in the late 90s. Been an even battle over the years. Rockcastle winning 11 to Knox Central's 9. Olmsted, feed down low, Melton, and we got a
Stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds.
Can't be the first player to touch it.
There you go. The Rockets have won the last 2 games and 3 of the last 4 against Knox Central. Their most recent meeting was January 26th of 2024 at the Rocket Classic. with the final being Rockcastle County 73, Knox Central 58. Walker Craig, then a sophomore, had 34 points in the win, going 15 of 19 from the free throw line.
It's interesting as they've got it back down to single digits.
But running out of clock.
Yeah, Coach Patterson's done a great job. 4 corners here. Just trying to waste the clock away, and now Rockcastle going to be forced to foul. That's just their 4th, so they'll have another one to give even before Knox Central go to the free throw line. Which I guess that is probably one of the better things. 5 fouls now will get you the line versus 7 for the bonus and 10 for the double bonus as the rules changed. And now Knox Central will go to the line.
At the line for 2, Smith.
Trevor Smith is only 1 of 3 from the charity stripe today. He's got 14 points. Only 3 of them here in the second half. Free throw rattles out. .30 seconds left. 9-point lead for Central. Second one good. 15 for Trevor Smith, and we've got a
full timeout.
Another full timeout called by Coach Tony Patterson of the Panthers. We'll step away for a final break. Hang tight, final 30 seconds straight ahead on PRTC TV.
TNT Sports. College basketball gets even bigger.
Big time mindset, big time vibes. For them big time moments, I make big time shots. Big time jam. Everywhere we go, you know we go big.
College basketball all season long on TNT and True TV.
We go big.
Panthers 67, Rockets 57 here on PRTC TV. Rockcastle County in desperation mode with the ball, down by 10. Rogers, Walker Craig, 3 is short. Rebound back up and in by number 4, Ezekiel Fain. He's got 15, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
If he makes this, it's going to be a 7-point deficit. If you're Rockcastle, you got to guard that inbounding play, and if you get a quick steal and a quick score there, listen.
Stranger things have happened.
Well, I done a ball game one night. 37 seconds left. Lakeland was down by 13 points and come back to win the ball game.
In how many seconds?
37 down in Jacksonville, Florida.
Down how many?
13.
Wow.
Come back to win by 3. Was playing a team, Jacksonville Wolfson, that had not Kenny Skywalker, obviously, but the Kenny Walker that went on the star at is either South Alabama or UAB 1. And they had us down by 13 and just thought that they had the game wrapped up.
Taylor is 0 of 3 from the line. Gets the second one to go. An 8-point lead. 16 seconds left. Rockcastle County got to be in a big hurry. Rogers through the paint, up and in. I think Knox Central was kind of willing to give him the 2 there. Makes it a 6-point game with 8.7 seconds left. 68-62. A reminder, here in just a couple of minutes, we will be awarding, as we do every single game, our Advent Health Pulse Player of the Game. Advent Health and UK Healthcare sponsoring our Pulse Player of the Game this year for the top offensive performer from the winning team. If things hold true here Evan Hubbard would probably be the likely choice as he's got 20 points. Let's see, 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 17 for Taylor, so he's had a good game, and Smith has got 15, so a very balanced attack, but Hubbard has been incredible for Knox Central with 5 3-pointers of his 20 points. Knox Central to inbound, and a quick foul by number 4, Ezekiel Fain. He picks up his 4th, and we'll walk down to the other end. It'll be Trevor Smith to shoot 2. Smith is only 2 of 5 from the free throw line. So Knox Central, that's one thing they have not done well today, is shoot their free throws. First one rattling in.
He heard the whisper from above, Trevor did, and he gets the first one to fall.
That makes it a 3-possession game, which is a big deal with 7 seconds left, and that should slam the door shut, 70-62. Long 3 by Leger is no good, and that'll take care of it. So Knox Central hangs on for the victory. The Panthers 70 and the Rockcastle County Rockets 62. Stay tuned. We'll come back with individual and team stats with Hunter Carroll, and also talk to our Advent Health and UK Healthcare Pulse Player of the Game and get you set for the Jackson County Middlesboro game to follow this one. It's all coming up next on PRTC TV.
To take in. Their prized possessions have taken over.
This is the key of your collection. This is worth over $100,000.
What will they sell to reclaim their space?
Do you smell that?
Barbies?
Money.
Junk or jackpot, all new. Friday at 9:30 on HGTV.
Whoa, looks like somebody just upgraded to PRTC. With internet speeds this fast, you'll need the rush of pure fiber power. Streaming? Smooth. Gaming? Instant. Video calls? Crystal clear. That's the strength of PRTC's 100% fiber network. No slowdowns, no lag, just pure unstoppable speed. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your current speed today. And get ready to live life in the fast lane.
Got a passion for sports cards? So do Brian and Joey at Sand Gap Sports Cards in Annville. With over 30 years of collecting experience, they know how to score you the best deals. Catch their weekly Facebook Live shows for great cards, awesome memorabilia, and tons of fun. Check out their page for store hours and get in the game at Sand Gap Sports Cards.
Song ever was...
Welcome back to Clay County High School. It is a final here on PRTC TV as Knox Central wins it by 8, 70-62. Sophomore Evan Hubbard, our player of the game, 5 3-pointers and 20 points. And Evan, a great win today, coming over here against an unusual opponent from the 12th region, the Rockcastle County Rocket.
No, it was a great game. We're supposed to have games all this week, and they all got canceled, so we was all ready to play, and I think it really showed tonight.
You guys had a really balanced scoring attack. Talk about some of your teammates. It was totally a team effort on the floor here today.
Oh, yeah, it's all about team. You know, we're not trying to just play one-person ball. We try to get everybody, let everybody score.
I think it's great. Your teammates are standing right here supporting you and cheering you on. And what's it like to coach under really a play under a 51st District coach that's almost a legend here in the 13th region, Tony Patterson, coming back after the sickness with your head coach, Mitchell Madden?
Oh, it's great. Tony, he pushes us every day, you know, no slack and whatever you got to do, you better do it.
A young team with some new players this year, but it looks like you guys are really starting to gel at the right time here in January. It looks like the Panthers are playing their best ball right now.
Oh, yeah, Coach said, you know, everybody better watch out for us come January, February during tournament time. We're ready to go.
Not the biggest team certainly in the district, but you guys rebound the ball well, and look at this. I love it. I love it. But you guys rebound the ball well. You guys got some great rebounding guards that don't care to get in the paint and mix things up.
Oh, yeah, everybody, you know, we got to box out, get rebounds, not just one person or big. We don't have one row to play. Everybody has to play every row.
Congratulations to Evan Hubbard and the Knox Central Panthers. Evan, you are our Advent Health of Manchester UK Healthcare Pulse Player of the Game. Great game, young man. All right, thank you. Good luck, Panthers. Back up to you guys.
Well, that was kind of unique whenever you see the team hanging around for the interview supporting Mr. Hubbard down there. That's pretty dang cool.
Yeah, and you kind of see doing the Oklahoma City Thunder
Yeah.
trend of the towel. That's something that the Thunder kind of do after every post-game interview and things like that. And then, Earl, if you want to jump into the stats there, start with Rockcastle's individual. They were led by number 10, Walker Craig with 16. Number 4, Zeke Fain with 16. Number 5, Jace Rogers with 12 points, 11 rebounds. Number 3, Xavier Ledger with 10. Number 2, Kyler Gooden with 2. Number 15, Colton Cash with 2. Number 23, Max Parsons with 2. Number 33, Blake Mullins with 1. If you go to the Knox Central side, our pulse player of the game was Evan Hubbard, 20 points, 5 rebounds. Number 2, Trevor Smith, 17 points, 8 rebounds. Number 21, Evan Taylor with 17. Number 34, Luke Olmstead with 10. Number 55, Hayden Melton with 4 points, 8 rebounds. And they were rounded out by number 5, Spencer Pritchard with 2. The team stats, Knox Central was 18 of 34 for 53% from 2, compared to Rockcastle's 13 of 26 for 50%. Rock was 9 of 28 from 3. So did not make a 3 in that second half for 32%, compared to Knox Central's 8 of 17 for 47%. Knox Central was 10 of 18 from the free throw line for 56%, compared to Rock's 9 of 12 for 75%. Rock with 10 team assists compared to Knox Central's 11. Knox Central with 30 team rebounds compared to Rock's 25. Rock with 10 turnovers compared to Knox Central's 10 turnovers.
All right, again, your final. Knox Central wins it 70-62. The Panthers improved to 9-5 on the season, and Rockcastle County falls to 9-10 on the season. The Rockcastle County Rockets' next game will be coming up this coming Friday, as they won't play for almost a week, as they will take on Casey County at home. And the Knox Central Panthers will go on the road for their next game, as they will take on 51st District opponents Lynn Camp on the road this coming Tuesday, January the 20th. Got to believe, Earl Owens, that Knox Central is certainly prepared to make some noise in that 51st District. And right now, I think you would easily say that they are the front runners, as they are the highest ranked team in that district.
Well, they're playing better basketball, obviously, and they want to continue to do that down the stretch to get better. And they're going to. I think Coach Patterson is a coach that demands the best every night out. It's going to be an interesting region. I will say that. It's really going to be an interesting region when we get there at the end of February to the arena in Corbin. This is one of those years. You have a solid top 3, but then you have about 7 teams below that are going to make some noise. There will be some upsets in this regional tournament this year. I'm telling you, there will be some upsets.
Well, and don't forget that PRTC TV is going to be your exclusive video streaming home for not only the 49th District tournament coming up at the end of February here at Clay County High School, but also the exclusive video streaming home as we are working with Oneida Baptist Institute, the host school. Frank Stratton, Tony Hall, Larry Allen Gritton have struck a deal with us, and we appreciate them so much. Just a great bunch of guys and a great ministry there at OBI. And we're going to be the exclusive video streaming home for the 13th Region Boys and Girls Basketball Tournament for the first time ever at the arena in Corbin in March. So we're going to step away and close out this game, but we've got another one coming for you in like 23 minutes. It'll be the 1 o'clock tip, which I think is going to get underway a little bit late. It's going to be closer to 1:30 when it tips, because it's 1 o'clock right now as we stream live worldwide on this Saturday, January 17th on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel. Middlesboro and Jackson County should be a dandy basketball game. We'll get you set for it in just a few minutes. Stay tuned for more of the 2026 Bobby Keith Classic on PRTC TV.
Hey, it's Kristen from Appalachian Wireless. We don't just sell 5G and wireless plans, we build them, we service them, and we've been laying the foundation for connectivity right here in our region for over 30 years. From the mountains to the haulers, this is the network built by the people who live here, work here, and believe in keeping our communities connected. Want to know how you can experience the region's best and locally owned network? Visit us at one of our retail locations today, or head online to see all the ways we can help you stay connected because we're not just your wireless provider. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
The best furniture sale of the new year is happening now at Kemper Home Furnishings. It's our first big event of 2026. We've got super low sale prices store-wide at Kemper's. On top of that, take your choice of an extra 10% off the lowest marked sale price on everything you buy and up to 1 full year interest-free or up to 5 full years interest-free. Only at Kemper's. Kemper makes it home.
Hey, I'm Dan. I wrote my son's professional gaming career. He was big into Fort Blocks when he turned 31 and moved back here.
He's building up. Boom, get him.
He was in some sort of retirement when I was out back, so I put it in a fire pit.
Boom, got him, I dead him. 14 left. What? No! I'm tired of this.
It was just a fire pit.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
Dr. Pepper presents a Playoff-uary special.
Happy Playoff-uary!
31 days of playoff football.
Not for Tech. Had to make the playoff this year. Hey, Mr. Platypus. Got you a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Wait.
Tech stinks!
Guys, come on, stop!
That's for planting your flag on our turf. We're just kidding.
Happy Playoff-uary!
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in saying what you mean and sticking by your word.
And giving more than you get.
I believe good folks show up when times are tough.
I believe in Made in America.
I believe in small businesses. I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I need you to listen to me. Tonight's the night.
I have a proposal.
This is absurd.
Hello! Mayor Kingstown comes to my humble office.
No place I'd rather be. There's more where that came from.
Watch Paramount Plus with Showtime now.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
I knew I should have got a colonoscopy probably 10 or 12 years before I did, but I kept putting it off, and didn't do it. When you get told that you have a mass in your colon, your initial response is, did I hear that right? It's a rude awakening, especially when you go into a procedure like this and you're not having any symptoms. You feel great. It's just something you decided to do that you needed to do. It's definitely something that can change your life in a heartbeat. It turned out good for me that the mass was not cancer, but it was a jump ball there whether this thing would come back cancer or not. So I would encourage anybody, whether it be mammograms, PSAs, colonoscopies, or whatever, do your preventive checkups. I couldn't have asked for better care. They were caring and compassionate. I felt like I was being treated with family and friends, and I felt more comfortable being taken care of by people I knew. It's great that you have a facility like this in your hometown.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together. I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
New phones, new tablets, new gaming systems. Christmas was great, until everything tried to connect to your Wi-Fi at once. If your internet can't keep up, it's time to upgrade. PRTC Broadband delivers the speed and reliability your home needs. Whether it's streaming, gaming, working from home, or all of it at the same time, don't let slow internet ruin your new tech. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your broadband today.
Home is more than a place. It's where your loved ones deserve to be, safe and supported. For nearly 30 years, Kentuckians have trusted Horizon Health to provide compassionate care that enriches lives and protects dignity. Whether it's in-home assistance, adult day health, or Horizon PACE, an innovative alternative to a nursing home, we help seniors stay independent and cared for right where they belong, at home. Visit forhorizon.com to learn more.
If you like sports cards and memorabilia, you'll love Sandgap Sports Cards in Annville. Can't make it to the store? No problem. Brian and Joey bring the region's best deals straight to you with their weekly Facebook Live shows. With over 30 years of collecting experience, every sale is packed with fun, excitement, and fan-favorite finds. Follow Sandgap Sports Cards on Facebook and get in the game.
A crouching figure right there.
You two are getting a reputation at being very good at dealing with the bad.
Go, 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 push!
Left, left, left!
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
The best furniture sale of the new year is happening now at Kimber Home Furnishings. It's our first big event of 2026. We've got super low sale prices store-wide at Kimber's. On top of that, take your choice of an extra 10% off the lowest marked sale price on everything you buy and up to 1 full year interest-free or up to 5 full years interest-free. Only at Kimber's. Kimber makes it home.
Hey y'all, I'm Laura. I've been splitting landlines, cable lines, internet lines, any kind of line you can think of for the past 30 years. My dad used to do the same thing. You could say I'm this group's true veteran. I still got a lot of work to do, so I'm trying to change.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dream. Something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and a cool, refreshing Mountain Dew. Give me sunshine, give me a dew.
PRTC TV and our exclusive video streaming coverage of the entire 2026 Bobby Keith Classic from Clay County High School. Bringing you more games, more places than ever before for the 2025-26 season. Also proud to be the exclusive video streaming home of the recent 13th Region Boys All-A Classic at OBI. We will be the exclusive video streaming home of the 49th District Boys and Girls Basketball Tournament from Clay County High School and the final week of February, and also the exclusive video streaming home of the 13th Region Boys and Girls Tournament hosted by OBI at the Arena in Corbin in March. We are streaming live if you are joining us on this Saturday, January 17th. We are worldwide on our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you hit like on our page and we'll start popping up in your news feed. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe. And when you get to your homepage there on YouTube, on your device or on your television, we will start popping up as well in your preferences. Game number 1 of 4 is done. It was Knox Central winning by 8, 70-62 over the Rockcastle County Rockets that just would not go away until almost the final horn sounded. 13th Region over the 12th Region in that one. We're going to have two 13th Region teams battling here in about 11 minutes as Jackson County and Middlesboro set to tangle. After this game, we'll close out this part of the broadcast and we'll leave the air for a couple of hours, and then we'll have 2 more games for you in the evening session. We were scheduled to have 6 games originally, but the 2 middle games of the day were canceled in part because of risk of severe weather. And so we won't have the 2:30 and 4 o'clock games, which works out pretty good because we're already about a half an hour off schedule even in this first game. At 5:30 today, we'll hit the air about 5:15. We'll bring you Harlan County and Powell County. That'll be 13th Region against 14th Region. Should be a good game between two high-powered offenses. And then at 7 o'clock in the final game of the day, it'll be the home team, the Clay County Tigers, taking on the 8th Region team, Woodford County, the Yellow Jackets. Speaking of Yellow Jackets, Jackson County about to do battle with the 13th Region Yellow Jackets, one of 2 Yellow Jacket teams in the 13th Region. Middlesboro 9-7 on the year. Their wins include Pineville, OBI, Lynn Camp, and Williamsburg twice. This past week, they competed well in the 13th Region All-A Classic at OBI. We brought to you on PRTC TV, finishing as runners-up to Harlan. Middlesboro from the 52nd District of the 13th with Harlan County, Harlan Independent, and Bell County. Jackson County off to a good start this season, winning 11 and losing 6 so far. Victories over Lee, Breathitt, OBI, Barberville, Sayre, Williamsburg, and others. After winning 4 in a row, they've lost 2 of their last 3 games, falling to Harlan in the 13th Region All-A opening round, and last night to North Laurel on the road with a win over Williamsburg at home, sandwiched between those 2 games. Jackson plays in the 49th, of course, for you home folks. 13th Region, OBI, Clay County, Redbird, and North Laurel. Senior guard Joe Killian, the top point getter for Middlesboro on the season, averaging nearly 17 points per game. Bryson Brooks, a junior, averaging just over 13 per contest. And senior Makai Young, third, at almost 9 per game. Killian and Brooks are the top threats from long range and have combined for 43 pointers. Killian also the most accurate from the charity stripe, 62 of 84 for 74%. Junior Brendan Combs and sophomore Wyatt Gray lead the way for Jackson County scoring with over 11 points each per game. Tanson Truitt, a sophomore, averages 10 per outing, and junior Jonah Holm at just under 9 per contest. Combs and Gray are best from long range too, combining for 48 three-pointers. Truitt best in free throw percentage, making 39 of 47 for 83%, and Holm, the top glass cleaner for the Generals, at nearly 7 per game. From a team standpoint, Jackson County averaging 69 points per game to Middlesboro's 55, so the Generals might push the tempo a bit more. From the floor, Jackson shoots 46% to the Yellow Jackets 41%. In long-range shooting, the teams are fairly even, with Jackson County averaging 5 three-pointers made per game at 33% to Middlesboro's 4 per game at 30%. Jackson makes on average 13 free throws per game at 66% to Middlesboro's 9 at 60%. And in terms of team rebounding, the Generals average quite a few more rebounds than Middlesboro, 34 to 21. Both teams are coached by new head coaches this year, Parker Stewart for Jackson County and Eddie Gilbert for Middlesboro. Gilbert is an alumnus of Middlesboro, starring in 3 different sports, also played college ball. He has been an assistant basketball coach there for the past 10 seasons before becoming the head coach this year. Stewart, although he's sitting out one of his first 3 games of suspension, which we're assuming a 3-game suspension, but he was suspended for getting a double technical last night in the North Laurel game. Stewart, a native of Union City, Tennessee, a star player in high school and successful at the college and pro levels too, playing in college for the University of Indiana, among others. Played pro ball in England and Serbia. He has also been a coach specializing in player development for the NBA's Atlanta Hawks. Dating back as far as online stats will take us for these two teams, they've played 15 times over the past 25 years since 2001. Not a very common opponent. Jackson County winning 12 of those 15 games. The Generals have won the last 5 in a row, with Middlesboro's last win coming in 2020. The last time they met was January the 2nd of 2025, with Jackson County prevailing at home in a 27-point win, 82-55. Then a senior, Keegan Ward, had an incredible game for Jackson County in a game we brought you on PRTC TV. Keegan Ward had 37 points and 20 rebounds in that one. Joe Killian led Middlesboro with 19 points. You look at these two teams, Hunter Carroll, and on paper they match up pretty evenly in a lot of different statistics. You look at the 13th region win and loss records. You also look at the RPI, which is your rating percentage index, which factors in a lot of different things, the strength of schedule and different things in your wins and losses as well. But Jackson County is currently ranked as the 9th best team RPI in the region. Middlesboro right behind them at 10th. This should be an even basketball game, just like the previous one we had with Knox Central and Rockcastle County.
Yeah, I think, it's very two similar size teams as well, Brian. Kind of both kind of guard-oriented, got some very nice bigs and potential and things like that. But I think both teams kind of like to run as well, covering Middlesboro all last week in the All-A. They were okay with slowing it down too, but they also had no problem with kind of keeping that pace and running the tempo and different stuff like that. So I think, like you said, very even basketball game, and this has got the potential to go down to the wire.
Earl Owens, we had a chance to get a good look at Middlesboro with a couple of games over there at OBI. Killian with the big game winner, buzzer beater over top of Tommy Brandstutter, who just came an absolute inch of blocking that shot. These Middlesboro kids can play ball, and it looks like that Coach Eddie Gilbert, who was coaching them for 10 years, has really got these guys playing well.
They are playing well, and they are a well-disciplined basketball team, I'll say that. And, again, I think the outcome of this one here, it's just kind of simple. If Jackson County comes out and Jackson County plays their game and forgets about last night, which most times, it's history, and short memory is the best thing to have if you are a basketball player. Whether you win or whether you lose, the memory has to be short. It's on to the next obstacle in front of you. If Jackson County comes out like that, I think the Generals get a victory here this afternoon at Clay County High School. I think they defeat Middlesboro. There's going to be some interesting matchups along the way. You're going to have Big LaRue and Coots out there against Home and Sandlin, but the firepower as far as the guard play, Jackson County's got it too. I mean, you look, they play a lot of kids. They got a lot of kids that can shoot. And I'm just interested to see how the intensity level for the Generals is going to be. Sometimes when a coach does have to serve that suspension after the double technicals, teams come out and they just play with a different sense of meaning, a sense of urgency, if you will. And I think we'll see that from the Generals today. I think they'll come out, and they got something to prove, a little bit of a chip on their shoulder.
And are we thinking it is a 3-game suspension for the double technical?
Well, I know Coach Gemma Parks last year for Clay County had a double technical, and her suspension was 3 games.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure that's still the common rule for the KHSAA.
Hunter Carroll, you mentioned that his assistant coach, Parker Stewart's assistant coach, KJ Simon, going to be doing the head coaching while Stewart is gone, and was he a teammate of Parker's at UT Martin?
Yes, I'd say it's kind of be a share of, Coach Simon and Coach Harris down there together, kind of a dual role, but I think he is I guess you would say the head official or head coach tonight. Yes, he spent some time at Troy for a couple seasons, played at UT Martin, and also spent a few seasons overseas as well, played in Mexico, Chile, and I believe even China. So he, got a well knowledge of basketball as well, kind of been around the block, seen a thing or two. So obviously, if Coach Stewart trusts enough to be on his staff, he's doing that for a reason.
Coach Simon, Coach Tanner Harris, former Jackson County star, will be doing some of the coaching, and also his wife, Allie Collett Stewart, who could play a little round ball herself as well at high school and college, so Jackson County in good hands. We're going to step away for a quick break. When we come back, we'll get the starting lineups and get game number 2 of 4 underway at the 2026 Bobby Keith Classic. Yellow Jackets and Generals are straight ahead on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
New year, new tech. Start 2026 connected with the latest devices from Appalachian Wireless. Upgrade to the powerful new iPhone 17 or the sleek iPhone 17 Air. Get more done with iPad A16 or stay connected with Apple Watch Series 11 or Ultra 3. And for the kiddos, the Explorer X6 Play, the smartwatch made just for kids. New year, new devices, and the service you trust right here at Appalachian Wireless. Visit us today at one of our many retail locations or online at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Basketball time here from Bobby Keith Gymnasium, the 2026 Bobby Keith Classic here on PRTC TV. Game number 2 about to get underway of 4 today. Me and Earl Owens been in radio for about 3,000 years, and he doesn't know this yet, but I'm about to look at him and say, carry the play-by-play. He's always ready, though. Thinking about Earl Owens, he's rarely not ready. And if he's not ready, he will not let you know he's not ready, and he will appear ready even though he's not ready.
Showed up here with 2 left shoes on today. That was different, but I went back out in my vehicle and got my right feet.
Nice. I'm proud of you. I want you
to
know
pack
that.
them. You got to pack them. I mean, you have to change your clothes. You got to have your tied-to-go pins, your extra food in there,
No excuse for not being ready.
That's exactly right.
All right, so time for the starting lineups. It is going to be the visitors on the scoreboard. That'll be the Jackson County Generals under Coach K.J. Simon, along with Tanner Harris and Allie Collett Stewart. Parker Stewart serving his suspension. They'll start number 0, senior Ashton Clemens. Number 21 is Jonah Holm. Number 11, Brennan Combs. Number 12, sophomore Wyatt Gray. And number 1, sophomore Tanson Truitt for the Generals. Gray, Combs, Holm, Truitt, and Clemens for Jackson County. Generals 11-6 on the season. Now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets under first-year head coach Eddie Gilbert. They will start number 0, that is senior Malachi Coots. Number 11 is junior Bryson Brooks. Also Chandler Cox, number 3, getting the start. Number 5, Joe Killian getting the start. And number 15, Aiden LaRue. So Killian, Brooks, Tinnell, Coots, and Chandler Cox for Middlesboro. Middlesboro 9-7 on the season.
Jackson County, Middlesboro, set to do battle. Alex Smith, Chris Ridnour, and Paul Nicholson will officiate this one here from Bobby Keith Gymnasium and Donnie Gray Court on a beautiful Saturday afternoon if you're up England. That wind whipping out there.
I don't think Penguins even like it.
Don't think so?
No.
They get dressed up for it and wear those tuxedos all the time.
People always say that it's a good day for ducks when it's like pouring the rain. I don't think ducks enjoy that.
They may not. You could have a point there.
Yeah.
Jackson County will have the ball to begin the ball game. Truitt will check it on the right side. Back up to Gray. Back over to Truitt. Truitt, nice penetration to the bucket. Doesn't fall. Rebound is going to be secured by Coots. And here come the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro.
Later on, we're going to have the Yellow Jackets of Woodford County.
I tell you what, that Woodford County team is.
Nice steals.
Beautiful steal. And we're going to have a hold, and they're going to call the foul on Truitt. Coming down the opposite side of the floor. That Woodford County team is very, very athletic.
8th region, right?
And if you ain't seen them play, I actually watched a game a couple of weeks ago because I knew they was coming to town. Man, they are fast and very athletic.
Well, didn't they go to the state semifinals a couple of years ago?
They did. And they're about 26-27 in the state right now. If they win and another team or two loses in the top 25, they'll be in there. Jackson County's Clemens feeds out on the wing. Big long three by Wyatt, no good, but a rebound by Combs.
That was the second knock away in a row by Tanson Truitt on defense.
Back over to Wyatt Gray. He'll fire from this side. In and out, no good. Rebound again, Combs.
He is active.
Yes, he is. And again, it's the hustle. And now Combs will fire three. This one going to be off the mark. Shots are a little cold, but you got to admire the Generals for going after the basketball. They are flat out hustling after every loose ball.
I think this will be their 4th shot at the basket on this possession.
Truitt will go into Combs, and that one's going to be off. Rebound by Holmes. Jonah back up, no good. Gets his board again. Bounce pass over to Truitt off the glass, up and in. And Coach Eddie Gilbert wants a quick 30. No, he's going to say full timeout. So not even 2 minutes into the game, and Coach Gilbert calls a timeout. We'll return to PRTC TV.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans. I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Got a passion for sports cards? So do Brian and Joey at Sand Gap Sports Cards in Annville. With over 30 years of collecting experience, they know how to score you the best deals. Catch their weekly Facebook Live shows for great cards, awesome memorabilia, and tons of fun. Check out their page for store hours and get in the game at Sand Gap Sports Cards.
Hunter Carroll, how many offensive rebounds in the first minute and 49 seconds?
I've got him with 5.
Jackson County dominating the offensive glass in the early going. Coach Eddie Gilbert not liking what he's seeing and calls a full timeout. Generals on top 2-0 here on PRTC TV. Yellow Jackets and the Generals with the call. Here's Earl.
Yellow Jackets getting the ball in play, and Killian will walk down into the front court, kicks over to Coots. Killian with a nice solid classic regional tournament. Stolen away by Combs. Quick hands up to Clemens, spinning to the bucket. It's in there.
And you know, guys, we played 2 minutes, and Middlesboro's not even got a shot at the basket yet.
I think, what, 3 turnovers already?
4.
Make it 4 with that right there.
So the Generals will take back over. 4-zip. Gotta love the tenacity to start the afternoon. Work the ball around the horn. Gray comes cross court to Truitt. Truitt, that one partially blocked from behind.
Yeah, I think he was trying to skip it there. And
he was.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to be a shot. It was going to be a pass, and Coots will get the rebound. Killian bounces over to Coots. And the big right meat hook will lay it in there. Off the glass and good. Jackets on the board now. 2-on-1 momentarily as Middlesboro gets back defensively. Gray is cut off as he penetrated the lane on the left side. Comes out back to Gray. Truitt. That one's off. He hits the deck, and Middlesboro will have the rebound on that one. Fast moving first quarter at this point, guys. Here's a long three up, no good, and rebound by Gray. Up to Truitt. Truitt, the leaner, blocked in there, but they'll whistle the foul on Brooks, and Tanson Truitt will go to the free throw line.
Jackson County not going to get anywhere near being the tallest team in the 13th region. But when you talk about the play of players like Tanson Truitt, Brennan Combs, Ashton Clemens, you've got three guys right there that even though they're not tall, they don't care to get in the paint and try to force the action. Very aggressive, a lot of tenacity on this Jackson County squad.
First shot is up and good by Truitt, and you're right, but listen, there's that old adage. It's not the size of the dog in a fight, but the size of the fight in the dog. Second one's no good, but we'll have someone in the lane early.
No, I think.
Nope.
Just kind of went off LaRue there.
Middlesboro, yep. That's right. So Jackson County will keep possession. Truitt will come out for a breather, and checking in for the Generals is going to be Braylon Combs. Braylon had I
thought he had some good minutes, last night as well.
He did. He ended up with, 13 or 10, something like that. Here's a long one. McGray front ends that one. And Middlesboro will come to get the rebound quickly, and that is going to be Chandler Cox on the board. 5-2. Generals out in front by the tray. Yellow Jackets trying to search and find their identity in the early stages of this one here in Jackson County. To their credit of their Ironstead defense is kind of keeping them off. Killian will make that one 9 out of 10 times, but the pressure from the Generals. Clemens opposite direction, a big three doesn't fall. Home with the board to Gray. Back top to Combs. He'll fire the trifecta. That one, a little bit too much juice on it. Will rattle the iron and come back down.
Generals all kinds of shots at the basket, but shooting cold here in this first quarter, but their defense has been great.
Clemens backdoor pass to Home. The big fella, no good. Gray with a rebound to back up and in.
Tough shot by Gray with the left hand in traffic.
Generals up to a 5-point lead. One thing that they have done nicely here, Jackson County has limited the, that was just a great play by Killian. Hits the deck, hitting the shot off the glass opposite end, and one for Wyatt Gray. Generals have done a good job keeping Middlesboro off of those three-point buckets.
Great pass ahead right there. I believe it was Clemens that found him down there. Nice play in transition for Jackson County.
And it seems like two guys here and there are going, the few times Middlesboro has scored, Jackson County's not even concerned. They're just getting out and going.
Gray with the antique three, doesn't fall. LaRue will get the board. Brooks will take it, and here comes that double team. LaRue with the basketball. Sandlin has checked into the contest. Clemens the board, up to Combs, spins to the bucket, knocked loose. Gray's got it, hits knocked loose, and Killian pull it down for the Yellow Jackets.
Good defense by Middlesboro there down in the paint. Knocked it away twice and came up with the turnover.
Boots way up high to get the basketball. Good move by Killian to the bucket, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Jackson County. And whistle that one on Combs of the Generals, Braylon Combs.
Number 3, Combs. That'll be his first team second.
I think this first quarter kind of like the first quarter of the last game. Each team trying to get their rhythm. Jackson County, the late game last night at North. Killian can't bury the first one, and he's going to have the second one here.
You got number 12, Emmett Butler, checking in, replacing Cox.
Middlesboro ought to have a little bit fresher legs than Jackson County. They haven't played since Tuesday in the All-A in in the championship game. They lost to Harlan, so they've had about 4 days to rest.
Second one is up, and it's good by Killian on that one there.
Actually, that was LaRue.
LaRue. Not 5, but 15.
On the free throws?
Wasn't that LaRue?
No, I thought it was Killian.
Killian.
Okay.
I thought I was right.
You're right.
My bad.
You're right.
Big three-pointer. Combs nails that one, and the Generals off to a 7-point lead.
I believe that was their first 3 of the game.
Yep.
Was.
Here's a big 3 by Brooks, opposite end, and that's getting the Yellow Jackets going.
Yep.
Braylon Combs up. Another 3 from Combs, up and good. Braylon Combs nails a big one. Like he did last night, guys, when he came into the ball game.
Making the most of his opportunities.
That's what you want. Middlesboro. Being patient. And Jackson County just up in the grill defensively. 56 ticks. Turnaround, nope. Tapped
nice
around.
Time.
Good job by Wyatt Gray. Over to Clemens. Clemens back to Gray. He'll fire 3. It's in there.
Man, he's got a pretty shot. 7 for Gray.
Well, a shooter's got to shoot, and sometimes you're going to miss your first couple of ones. Of course, Hunter Carroll's all about that. He knows.
First you don't succeed, try again.
That's right.
Got to have a short-term memory loss.
Rebound Clemens quickly up the floor. Good save from Combs to Combs. No good.
Sounds like a law firm.
Yeah.
Combs and Combs.
Have you been in an auto accident? We can get you double the money.
Down to 13 seconds here in the first quarter. Generals with a 10-point lead.
Killian makes his move over to LaRue, and LaRue picks it up, and they're just got the fire desperation 3 here. After 1, Jackson County Generals in control against the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets on PRTC TV.
The best furniture sale of the new year is happening now at Kemper Home Furnishings. It's our first big event of 2026. We've got super low sale prices store-wide at Kemper's. On top of that, take your choice of an extra 10% off the lowest marked sale price on everything you buy, and up to 1 full year interest-free, or up to 5 full years interest-free. Only at Kemper's. Kemper makes it home.
The 2026 Bobby Keith Classic from Clay County High School rolls on here on PRTC TV. Game number 2 of 4 today. Jackson County and Middlesboro doing battle. 49th District against the 52nd District. Jackson County with the 10-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 18-8. Wyatt Gray pacing things with 7. Killian and Brooks with 3 apiece for Middlesboro. Second quarter getting ready to start, and Middlesboro with the ball, and here's Earl Owens.
Yellow Jackets going to try to cut it in this 10-point deficit. Jackson County again, man-to-man here. Middlesboro trying to set some screens to free up Brooks to get in that lane, and Brooks.
Nice shot by Brooks. Sweet.
Had to put that one up. Comes over to Clemens.
Middlesboro coming out and going to go man this possession.
Clemens comes back to Braylon. Long 3. It's in there. Braylon Combs again. That's his second one.
And when Braylon Combs is on the floor, it does a really good job for the Generals offense as far as stretching the floor. Just another shooter that you have to kind of keep an eye on, or kind of that no help.
Knocked away. It's loose. Middlesboro will scoop it up. Gilliam now will take it. Beautiful pass to LaRue. Shot's no good. LaRue gets his on board, and foul is going to be called on Jackson County. We'll see which general will be assigned the penalty.
Sandlin, I believe.
Long three. Nope. Rebound. Picked up by Combs. Bounce pass to Combs. Clemens now. Sandlin says, why not? I'm open. Falls short. We'll come back over to the Yellow Jackets. 11-point lead. That's the largest for the Generals here so far this afternoon. Back door that time, and a good move in there by Brooks.
Killian, a great pass, too.
Now behind on the defense that time. Here's Combs along three. That one rattling in there. Brennan nails one, and it's now a 12-point general lead. Here's long three. Nope. Did we get a whistle?
Yep.
I think a foul on Middlesboro on the rebound.
No, I think they're going to get Jackson County.
Clemens.
Foul's going to be on the Generals. Number 0, Clemens. That'll be his first, team second.
Was that on a shot or?
I think it was on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah, away from the ball, I believe.
I know I didn't see it.
Cooch replacing LaRue for Coach Gilbert's Yellow Jackets.
Gillian will come into the ball game. Or inbound the ball, I should say. Gillian's been out of the ball game yet. He and Brooks have been there the distance. Brooks off the glass, no, but a foul will be called. They get that one on true. It is checked back in, and Brooks will go to the free throw line.
Second on Tansen.
That'll be his second, team third. At the line for 2, Brooks.
First one is up. It's good by Brooks. He will have another one as Holm is going to come back in, and Truitt is going to go back out. 2 fouls.
Holm and Sandlin on the floor makes the Generals as tall as they get. That's their 2 tallest players.
Second free throw up and good.
What would you all say? Maybe Wyatt Gray, the 3rd tallest on the team? Is that about right?
I'd say him or Brennan Combs.
Yeah.
Nice drive to the bucket by Clemens. The feed. There's a block party going on. And that is Holm going up, as Hunter has affectionately named him, the German general. And he will go to the free throw line.
You know, I thought he had a very good game last night as well.
He did. He was solid over there.
At the line for 2, Holm.
Hasn't scored yet this afternoon.
You waved the magic wand for success there, Mr. Murray.
Could have went the other way.
Yeah, I know. You could have said, you know, you could have the jinx reversal.
Right.
The media jinx. Holm will get both of them. Now they put that cushion back up to 12. Brooks all the way coast to coast, doesn't fall, and Holm will get the board. Clemens now saddles up down the lane to Holm. Holm done a good job that time passing that ball back out. He was in heavy traffic. Shot's not going to fall, but that was a good job.
Yeah, it was a very good ball movement.
Gillian misses it. Going to have a foul called on Middlesboro. They'll whistle that one on the Yellow Jackets 20. Miracle. 2 on the Yellow Jackets, 3 on Jackson County in the second quarter of play. Holm feeds down low. Back to Sandlin. He'll fire another long one. And that one is up and in for Sandlin.
And Holmes, a guy, man, I just feel like he's got so much better from when the season started. You know, when it first started, he probably would have tried to force that shot, but made the right decision. Got the paint touch and kicked it out for the open three.
Sandlin, a very, very skilled player. Only a freshman. He's just going to get better and better.
Killian feeds into Coots. Coots the leader. Nope. Rebound picked up by Clemens. You're right. Time marches on. He's certainly going to have some memorable ball games, and Jackson County will throw it away.
Pass between Sandlin and Coyle, and not able to corral it before it went out of bounds there at the Middlesboro bench.
LaRue set to check back in, and so is Cox at the next dead ball.
General's biggest lead now at 15, 29-14.
William with the basketball. Well, I think this General defense has certainly jump-started their offense today. That time, Killian got away from the defender and got a three to fall.
One of the few kind of mental mistakes from the Generals defense there.
Sandlin. Give to Coyle now. Down he goes. Drives up short. Rebound is going to be picked up by Home. Back over to Coyle. Trying to get it back into Home. It's going to be taken away by the Yellow Jackets. So a couple of turnovers late here for the Generals on their end of the court. And Braden Combs set to check back in a moment, along with Wyatt Gray for the Generals. Brooks on him is going to be Sandlin. And Sandlin taking up shop in the hip pocket defensively. Killian will fire the bomb again. No good. Rebound and tie up. Got to go back over to Jackson County.
Gray and Brennan Combs back in for Jackson County, and I think we had a couple of substitutions in for Middlesboro as well.
Cox and LaRue.
Yep.
Combs down.
Nice
no
head
good.
fake.
Yes, it was. He's going to get some free throws. A good move that time by Combs.
Number 20, Miracle. That'll be his second, team third.
Nope. Takes a circle and will come back out.
Jackson County 3 of 6 from the free throw line here in the first half. Middlesboro 3 of 4.
Nails that one there.
Ties him for the team lead. Him and Gray with 7 apiece to pace Jackson County here in the first half.
Killian.
Nice
blocked
block
in there by Home, and Home will get that rebound, and he's going to be fouled, and that will be the fourth one on the Yellow Jackets.
Brooks picks up his second.
Foul's going to be on the Yellow Jackets, number 11, Brooks. That'll be his second, team fourth.
Hunter mentioned it off the air, but interesting that Makai Young, number 2, and Jacob Tennell, number 10, not playing today for Middlesboro.
Knocked away. Gillian looks up at the clock and will come back up top, try to reset the offense. But Clemens again done a great job. Home is going to get there. Sandlin going to get the tap out. It'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. 13-point advantage, Jackson County. Brooks will put it in play. Long three, Brooks, in and out, no good. Rebound is going to be picked up by Gray. Tried to throw the Hail Mary down to Home, and it's going to be intercepted. Middlesboro. Killian open look three, no good. Clemens this time. Sandlin is going to get it. Sandlin, bounce pass, came back over to Gray, and Jackson County's going to throw it away. Brooks coming back opposite direction. Off the glass, sits up and good. Timeout being called by the Generals. A full timeout. 11-point General lead to PRTC TV.
The best furniture sale of the new year is happening now at Kemper Home Furnishings. It's our first big event of 2026. We've got super low sale prices store-wide at Kemper's. On top of that, take your choice of an extra 10% off the lowest marked sale price on everything you buy, and up to 1 full year interest-free, or up to 5 full years interest-free. Only at Kemper's. Kemper makes it home.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dream. Something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and a cool, refreshing Mountain Dew. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Only 51 seconds left here in the first half. Jackson County leading by double digits over Middlesboro, 30-19 here on PRTC TV. Jackson County has outscored them 12-11. Pretty even second half of basketball. And back with the final minute or so, here's Earl.
They had some turnovers, 4 of them this quarter by the Generals down on that end. And Jackson County just content to let some air out of it until Middlesboro comes out of that zone. And now they'll get it inside to Home, and Home is going to be called for the charge.
Only the first on Jonah.
Play control foul, number 21 Home. That'll be his first, team 4.
$11-point General lead of Middlesboro with the basketball. Down inside, a good shot in there by Brooks.
Great dish from Cox to Brooks for the easy one.
Let's see if the Generals could put it back up to a double-digit lead. And no, the pocket is picked, and Brooks down the lane, blocked in there, and that will do it. Well, Jackson County had the good defensive stop that time, but the Generals, who had a 15-point lead, has been chiseled down to 9 at the half. This is the Bobby Keith Classic, PRTC TV.
New phones, new tablets, new gaming systems. Christmas was great until everything tried to connect to your Wi-Fi at once. If your internet can't keep up, it's time to upgrade. PRTC Broadband delivers the speed and reliability your home needs. Whether it's streaming, gaming, working from home, or all of it at the same time, don't let slow internet ruin your new tech. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your broadband today.
Hey, it's Kristen from Appalachian Wireless. We're local. We own the network, service the network, and guess what? We know our network. Saving money? We make that easy. Share and save by referring a friend. Switch today and save. Or do you just want to try us out? Try our free eSIM trial today. Deals on new phones with lots of ways to start saving. Your wallet will even thank us later. This isn't a new game for us. It's the long game for us, and we're here to make sure that you stay connected. Visit us in one of our many retail locations or online at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we're Appalachian Wireless.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
The best furniture sale of the new year is happening now at Kemper Home Furnishings. It's our first big event of 2026. We've got super low sale prices store-wide at Kemper's. On top of that, take your choice of an extra 10% off the lowest marked sale price on everything you buy, and up to 1 full year interest-free, or up to 5 full years interest-free. Only at Kemper's. Kemper makes it home.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
Welcome back to Clay County High School here on PRTC TV, bringing you more games from more places than ever before. 4 of them today. They had originally scheduled us for 6 games, and we were going to cover them all. If they schedule us for 12, we're going to cover them all. But 2 of the games got canceled because of travel and weather. 4 games today, the 2026 Bobby Keith Classic. 1 game already done, and we're at halftime of the second game. Middlesboro and Jackson County, 30-21. Generals on top of the Yellow Jackets by 9. 2 more games after this one. We'll take a break for a couple of hours, and then we'll have a 5:30 tip with the Harlan County Black Bears and the Powell County Pirates, 13th and 14th region in that one. And then the final game of the day will be 7 o'clock, the Woodford County Yellow Jackets, the other Yellow Jackets in this day of basketball, taking on the Clay County Tigers, 8th region and 13th region in that one. We'll get back on the air around 5:15 today for those of you joining us live as we stream on this Saturday, January 17th. Let's take a break and the action here at intermission and find out how we got here statistically with both team and individual stats. It's time for Hunter at the Half.
Start with Middlesboro's individual. They were led by number 11, Bryson Brooks, with 13, followed by number 5, Joseph Killian, with 6, and ran it out by number 00, Malachi Coots, with 2. If you go to the Jackson County side, they were led by number 12, Wyatt Gray, with 7, number 11, Brennan Combs, with 7, number 3, Braylon Combs, with 6, number 21, number 1, Tanson Truitt, with 3, number 20, Ty Sandlin, with 3, number 21, Jonah Holm, 2 points, 8 rebounds. Number 0, Ashton Clemens, 2 points, 5 rebounds. If you go to the team stats, Jackson County was 4 of 13 for 31% from 2, compared to Middlesboro's 6 of 16 for 38% from 2. Middlesboro was 2 of 7 for 29% from 3, compared to Jackson County 6 of 14 for 43% from 3. Jackson County was 4 of 7 at the free throw line for 57%, compared to Middlesboro's 3 of 4 for 75%. Middlesboro with 4 team assists compared to Jackson's 9. Jackson County with 21 team rebounds compared to Middlesboro's 12. Middlesboro's was 6 turnovers in that first half compared to Jackson County's 6 turnovers in the first half.
Even on turnovers, Jackson County sharing the ball better with more assists and a 9-point lead, and Jackson County with a total of 6 threes in that first half, and Middlesboro only with 2. You got to believe if you're Coach Eddie Gilbert and the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro, they're going to have to get some more points other than just Killian, Brooks, and Coots. And again, no points from LaRue in that first half, and we're not sure exactly why, if it's sickness or otherwise, that Makai Young and Jacob Tennell not playing today for Middlesboro, but their absence has certainly hurt the Yellow Jackets in that first half. Earl, we had a total of 7 players for Jackson County that scored in that first half, and if it hadn't been for some turnovers and a couple of bad decisions, Jackson County could easily have a 15 or 20-point lead here at halftime. And you kind of got the feeling they were starting to break things open in that first half, but a couple of mistakes kept them from doing so.
Yeah, then the end of the second quarter, they had a little lapse down there, about 4 or 5 different trips down, and Middlesboro able to get back into it. But I think the Generals will be fine, come out in this third quarter. We'll see how that all-important 3 minutes will roll for the Generals. They can stretch this thing back up and get a victory here this afternoon.
Hunter Carroll, as far as the first half of basketball, you got to really believe that Coach Parker Stewart, hopefully he's watching us here on PRTC TV, but KJ Simon and Coach Tanner Harris and his wife, assistant coach Allie Collett Stewart, Jackson County certainly playing with a little bit extra edge and energy after the difficult loss last night in which Parker Stewart was ejected for the double technical, but I don't think we've seen better energy from the Generals in our coverage of them this year so far.
Yeah, I thought they did a really good job kind of bringing the energy and coming out, playing their pace, their style of basketball. Kind of sluggish there the first 4 minutes, but after that I thought they were very energetic defense, very active hands, things like that. Kind of had the mental mistake there the last 2 minutes of the second quarter to kind of allow Williamsburg to cut that lead from 15 to 9. But you got to love the effort, and everybody's still playing hard. And, there's been no finger pointing, no down in the dumps, anything like that. Just all these kids playing hard from going to be playing hard to the final whistle.
We've got about 2.5 minutes away from the start of the third quarter. We will take a break and come back with second half of Middlesboro and Jackson County from Clay County High School, the Bobby Keith Classic on PRTC TV.
I knew I should have got a colonoscopy probably 10 or 12 years before I did, but I kept putting it off, and didn't do it. When you get told that you have a mass in your colon, your initial response is, did I hear that right? It's a rude awakening, especially when you go into a procedure like this and you're not having any symptoms. You feel great. It's just something you decided to do, that you needed to do. It's definitely something that can change your life in a heartbeat. It turned out good for me that the mass was not cancer, but it was a jump ball there whether this thing would come back cancer or not. So I would encourage anybody, whether it be mammograms, PSAs, colonoscopies, or whatever, do your preventive checkups. I couldn't have asked for better care. They were caring and compassionate. I felt like I was being treated with family and friends, and I felt more comfortable being taken care of by people I knew. It's great that you have a facility like this in your hometown.
The neighbours have invited us over for dinner.
I like Tommy.
It makes my skin crawl.
I saw this.
Who killed Susie Bissett? Do they know who did it?
You got a problem with me, pal?
There's been a body found in the woods. Everything is under control.
Watch Paramount Plus with Showtime now.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more because we have an appointment with destiny.
Getting ready to start the third quarter as the Generals lead the Yellow Jackets by 9, 30-21. Jackson County 11-6 on the year. Middlesboro at 9-7. Game number 2 of 4 today at the Bobby Keith Classic, Donnie Gray Court, Bobby Keith Gymnasium, here on PRTC TV. Third and fourth game be later on today. 5:30 tip for Powell County and Harlan County. 7 o'clock will be Clay County and Woodford County, both in boys high school basketball. We'll leave the air at the end of this game, and then we will come back on the air at 5:15 for the pregame of Powell County and Harlan County. Middlesboro with the ball to start the third quarter, and with all the play-by-play action, my friend and yours, Earl Owens.
Jackets with it. We'll see if Generals can tighten up the defense here. I'll let Middlesboro get anything easy this trip down. So far, so good for the Generals coming out of the gate. But a foul will be called.
Just a little feet tangle.
Yep. It happens.
The foul's going to be on the Generals, 21, home. That'll be his second, team first.
Gillian will take it. Spinning to the bucket, in and out, and Coots with a putback. Big shot there for Middlesboro. That will cut it to 7. And a turnover. That step's going to be called by Killian. As he got the turnover, so it'll stay with Jackson County.
Didn't look like a travel, did it? Did y'all think he traveled? You did?
Yeah, he caught the ball and came down. Both feet moved while it was still kind of elevated there. Truitt works down the baseline, and Clemens will have to save it. Top of the key, Combs. Big three doesn't fall. Battling for the board, and Combs get his own rebound. Wyatt Gray will try the three. It's up and good by Gray.
Gray, first general in double figures with 10, his second three of the game.
I tell you what, Killian, good job, but a better job Combs with a block, but they're going to get the Generals for a foul. Killian does such a good job penetrating those baselines.
Does a really nice job at kind of being very patient with that too, Earl. Just doesn't get any kind of really sped up or anything like that. Just does a good job of getting downhill and picking his spot.
We're going to call that one Brendan Combs. I thought he had a good block down there.
I think it was on the second effort.
Well, and two, I thought it was kind of odd that the our official up here at the top of the key is the one who called it, not really the one underneath.
That is unusual.
Free throws up and good by Killian. His second one is through the cylinder as well, and back down to single-digit 8-point lead. Clemens left alone. He didn't take it. Gets over to Gray. Back to Combs now. Wyatt will fire another one. Front end's that one. Rebound Clemens. Clemens try to go no look, but out of bounds. Comes back over to Middlesboro. And before the ball sailed out of bounds, could have had an opportunity for a foul to be called, but that was the right call, though, I guess, as the ball was out of play.
Miracle checks in for LaRue for Coach Gilbert's Yellow Jackets.
Chandler Cox has had a pretty quiet afternoon here today for the Yellow Jackets. Killian stops, pops, it's up and good. And Middlesboro's got this thing down to 6. Long three by Clemens, in and out, no good. Over the back is going to be
and that's going to be Tenson Truitt's third.
Well, they're going to say foul on Truitt.
Yep.
I thought they was initially going to call that one on Brooks. They'll say Truitt, and you're right, that's his third. 30-second timeout, Jackson County.
What do you expect from your bank? At First National Bank of Manchester, we believe you should expect the best, and that's what we strive to give you every day. You're not just a customer to us. You're our friends and our neighbors, treating you with respect and kindness. That's how we do business at First National Bank of Manchester. Locations in Manchester, London, Lexington, and Harlan. First National Bank of Manchester, member FDIC. Going back to 2001, these two teams have played 15 times, Earl Owens. Jackson County's won 12 of those 15 games. The Generals have won the last 5 in a row. Middlesboro last win came in 2020. And they met just over a year ago with Jackson County winning by 27, 82-55.
Well, the Yellow Jackets down by 6, and they've got an opportunity to cut it to 4, maybe 3 this trip down. Jackson County out of the timeout. We'll see how the Generals respond. Brooks will fire a long one. It's off, and a good rebound. Well, home had it, lost it, picks it back up. Gray to Truitt. Truitt off the glass, blocked from behind. Back over to Combs, off the glass, no good, but Combs going to be fouled. Brooks really got down there quickly to make that block.
Brooks picks up his third. He becomes the first Yellow Jacket with 3 fouls. Truitt has 3 for Jackson County.
Short on the first one there. Brendan will have another one. Hands up and in. Back up to a 7-point general lead. Brooks, floater off the glass. It's up and in by Brooks. Gray back over to Clemens now. Killian on him defensively. Into Home. Home goes up. Going to be fouled, but they'll say jump ball to state Jackson County. That's a good call. He did have his hands on the basketball, so that's a good call to make. Generals will keep it.
Braylon Combs checking in for Tanson Truitt. Truitt with those 3 fouls.
Long jumper, circles it out, no good. Rebound by the Yellow Jackets. Killian. Nice spin to the hole, low pass to Coots, but the big fella is able to grab it. Back to Killian. Brooks now spins down, uses that glass once again. This one is going to fall short. Rebound by Home, gets it over to Gray. This third quarter, as Home goes in, scores. Good look at the bucket that time.
Nice feed over there from Combs.
But a long dragging third quarter offensively for both clubs.
Points have not come easy in the first 4.5 minutes.
A near steal, but Brooks able to recover. Brooks puts spinning down, kicks top of the key, and Holmes says, "Why not me?" I thought that one's going to go in there.
Now I've got the Judds in my head.
Brooks front ends out with a rebound by Combs. Combs penetrates, good look, just wouldn't stay in, gets the rebound. Comes back up. Braylon Combs to Gray. Off the glass, doesn't fall, and Home over the back, but foul on Home as he goes over the back, comes back over to Middlesboro, and that's the 4th.
Third on Jonah. He joins Truitt with 3 apiece.
Home is going to go out and Sandlin back in. So you got Home with 3 and Truitt with 3, right?
Yes.
For Jackson County. So
Brooks has 3 for Middlesboro. He's the only one with 3.
Killian down the lane. Foul going to be called. And Killian will go to the free throw line, and that a chance to get it back down to 5 now.
Foul's going to be on the Generals. Braylon Combs going to be his 2nd, team 5th.
Second on Braylon.
At the line
Combs.
for 2, Killian.
Shot is up, no good by Killian. Misses the front end, he'll have another one.
It's amazing how some quarters move quickly and others don't. This third quarter for me, for whatever reason, has felt just as long as the first half.
Yeah, it has. Second one up, and that one circles off. Rebound, LaRue sticks it back up and in.
Basket by LaRue.
Really hurts your morale.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker.
Yeah, when you miss 2 free throws and get a putback.
Foul out on the floor, I think they're going to call, right?
Yes, when they don't box out, that really stings.
Foul be on the Yellow Jackets, number 3, Cox. That'll be his 1st, team 3rd.
Chandler Cox. Braden Combs will put the ball in. Brennan back over there, Clemens. Cross-court pass, deflected, and Killian with those long arms will get the steal, and off the glass, no good, and a foul going to be called on Jackson County. They'll get that one on Combs, and Killian back to the free throw line.
Braylon picks up his 3rd.
Number 3, Braylon Combs will be his 3rd. At the line, shoot to Killian.
So I think if you're Jackson County here, you're like, okay, we need to box out, because this just happened a moment ago with this same shooter.
Shot is up, it's good by Killian.
Braylon Combs checking out, and Braxton Coyle checks in for Coach Simon.
Second one, nope. Rebound is going to be picked up by Sandlin. It's a 4-point general lead, and they're going to put some points on the board here. They've not had a great offensive eye in this third quarter until now, and Combs, a big three.
11 for Brennan Combs, now the scoring leader for Jackson County. Gray with 10 right behind him.
A near steal. Brooks. Finger roll, no good. Rebound is going to be picked up by Combs. 48 seconds. Get the ball to Clemens. And Jackson County going to try to work it down for the final one here. Clemens will break the count. Killian was on him. Inside Combs. Oh, comes off there. Middlesboro can't hold for the final one here. Nope. Good steal by Clemens. Clemens off the glass. No good. Tap up, no good. Battling for the rebound. It's loose. And that's doing it for the third quarter of play. After three, 41-34, PRTC TV.
If you like sports cards and memorabilia, you'll love Sand Gap Sports Cards in Annville. Can't make it to the store? No problem. Brian and Joey bring the region's best deals straight to you with their weekly Facebook Live shows. With over 30 years of collecting experience, every sale is packed with fun, excitement, and fan-favorite finds. Follow Sand Gap Sports Cards on Facebook and get in the game.
PRTC TV and the 2026 Bobby Keith Classic. Thank you so much for joining us, especially if you're live with us on this Saturday, January 17th, near or far, at home, at work, or in the car. Thank you for giving us part of your weekend with PRTC TV and some great high school basketball. 4 games today, 1 game already done. Knox Central winning by 8 over Rockcastle County. We've got Harlan County, Powell County at 5:30, and then Clay County and Woodford County at 7. Still some business to do here, though. Jackson County, Middlesboro. Generals on top by 7, 41-34. Fourth quarter getting underway, and here with the call is Earl Owens.
Killian will fire a long three, and he will nail it to begin the fourth quarter of play, and it's down to 4.
14 for Killian.
Clemens breaks to Combs. Combs with the basketball. Down the lane, off the glass, up and in there.
Having a great game.
Combs with a nice job there, kind of clearing out space.
Into LaRue. LaRue blocked it out, but a foul will be called. And Tennell actually going to come in for Middlesboro to begin the fourth quarter of play.
He and Young both.
Yep. Also, Makai Young going to come in for the fourth quarter. LaRue, nope. He'll get another one. It's up and it's good by LaRue. 5-point deficit.
Middlesboro 7 of 12 from the charity stripe. this afternoon.
And check. Going to be called down there on Young.
The foul's going to be on the Yellow Jackets, number 2, Young. Going to be his first, team first.
Great. Comes to Sandlin along, but that's a big shot. 3-pointer by Sandlin.
Yep.
Puts it back up to an 8-point lead.
Sandlin's got 6, couple of 3-pointers.
Missed shot, Middlesboro, and here we go. Jackson County with the basketball as Clemens. Sandlin, good drive
Nice
penetration. Not going to get your shot to fall, but a beautiful drive, and Sandlin going to be at the free throw line.
Bryson Brooks just picked up his 4th personal foul, leading scorer for Middlesboro. And we've got a full timeout on the floor. 6:27 left in the 4th. Generals by 8. We'll be back with more coming up next on PRTC TV.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
I'm past Dick Fred. You see, my boys, they play baseball. They want to play in the backyard. So I took them out there to do some practicing, and well, he kicked that second base and it flew away. So I was like, I gotta get this steady for my son, for my boys. And I took a stake and I hammered it down. And well, didn't end so well.
Jackson County leading by 8 over Middlesboro, 46-38. Still a lot of time left. 6 minutes and 27 seconds here in the 4th quarter. Here's Earl Owens with the call.
Sandlin at the line at a charity stripe. I think that's the first time he's been there tonight, isn't it?
It is.
The first one is up and good. Back up to a 9-point advantage. That one comes short.
Nice rebound.
Oh, with a rebound. Pops it back out top to Gray. To Clemens. Clemens back to home now. They'll give back to Sandlin. Ashton down the lane. A little ping pong going on, but Combs is going to come up with it. Combs inching closer to the bucket. Didn't
nice
like his
decision.
Yep. Odd, so he'll bring it back up top, and now Clemens going to be fouled by Young. Second one on Young, and that's just going to be the 13th foul. Middlesboro and Jackson County only has committed 1 thus far.
A momentum foul there on Mackay. He could not stop the motor. The officials talking something over, and I think they're going to maybe have Ashton Clemens remove some jewelry, maybe?
Surprised he's played the whole game with that being the first time they've noticed.
Yeah, we're pretty late in the action.
Inbounding, it comes in to Gray, and now Middlesboro picking up their defense. Holmes back up to Gray. Home to Clemens. Clemens down inside, off the glass, doesn't fall. Rebound is going to be picked up by Tinnell. Tinnell back up top to Young. Killian will be fouled, and Joseph Killian back to the free throw line. 9-point general lead.
The foul's going to be on number 12 for the Generals, Gray. That'll be his first, team second.
Only the first on Wyatt Gray. Killian very close to a travel on that play, but draws the contact.
First one up, no good. Killian has missed the front end of every free throw he's had this afternoon.
I've got him 4 of 9 from the free throw line today.
Yep, that checks out because he missed that both pair there, I think in the third, and LaRue got the rebound up and in.
Shot is up. That one is good. He's missed the front end and come back and hit the second one. Clemens to the free throw line. It's Ashton now. Tindall on him. And that count is on. Clemens breaks it. Sandlin forced to go up with it, and it out no good. And rebound is going to be picked up by Middlesboro. And the Yellow Jackets getting the board that time. Tindall. Down to the free throw line, he's cut off. Fadeaway step back, no good. Rebound Gray. Clemens crosses midcourt to Sandlin. Gray will take the ball. Home to Combs. Combs into Jonah. Jonah head fake up and good. Gotta put it back up to a 10-point lead. Officials time.
Home with a big bucket there, and I believe Mackay got hit in a place you don't want to get hit.
Official was checking on him, making sure everything was all right. Long three, Killian, no good. Rebound by Home to Gray. Oh, nice move by the big fella.
I think he was I think he wanted to dunk it, but he didn't really know where LaRue was. He kind of that moment of hesitation.
Shot won't fall, battling for the rebound. LaRue will come out with it, blocked in there by Home. Good tap into the backcourt by Clemens. He made the effort to save it, but just couldn't get there.
Oh, the action getting very dangerously close to Dewey Wayne Grubb over there, and he did not flinch. They were running at him hard.
I would say that's not the first time Dewey Wayne's had a lot of action in his line of work.
Ashton Clemens was running at him 100 miles an hour, and Dewey Wayne didn't even move.
Dewey's not going to.
Nerves of steel on that guy.
Down the lane, nice drive to the bucket. That's going to be a charge. Good job by Wyatt Gray that time as Mackay left his feet.
Saw him coming, and I thought he did a good job too. And I think he was there before he left his feet as well. Yep. He saw him start to gather and slid over and took the charge.
He did, and that's a good job by Wyatt Gray. Clemens at the 3-minute mark. 12-point general lead to Gray.
Middlesboro only one field goal in over 5 minutes here in the fourth quarter.
Jackson County will keep it. They'll inbound the basketball as Combs set to do so. Clemens takes it down the lane, kicks it over to Truitt, shots up and one. For Truitt, the hoop, the harm. Jackson County's largest lead was 15 in this ball game. And right now, Truitt a chance to equal that.
What a strong move by the sophomore Tansen Truitt, up in the air, took the contact, able to finish the shot. He's got 5 points on the afternoon.
Make it 6. And that's up to a 15-point lead, 2:38 Young down the lane, going to be fouled, and that will be foul number 3 on the Generals. We'll see if they call it before or after the shot. And they'll say he was in the act of shooting, so.
Truitt, the first General with 4 fouls. Brooks has 4 for Middlesboro.
It's up and good by Young.
First point of the afternoon for Mackay.
Second one up and no. Rebound by Holm. Holm gets it up the court to Truitt. Truitt over to Gray. Back to Truitt. Truitt up off the glass. No good. And we'll have a timeout called by Middlesboro.
No, a foul called on.
Oh, okay. They will get the foul.
Jackson County.
I thought they was getting a timeout called before.
Maybe one pass too many down there for Jackson County in transition. Holm gets his 4th and joins Truitt with 4 fouls.
And at that point, you'd really like to see Jackson County just kind of pull it back out and eat some clock.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. What a play by Clemens.
I couldn't finish it.
Holm is going to pick it up, but I mean, listen. Clemens has done such a great job defensively.
And didn't it deflect off the official's leg?
Yeah. Well, he's part of the game when it hits him in that aspect. Back down to Clemens, and Clemens will back it out. Tap away from behind. It stays with Jackson County, though.
But the reaction that he had to have there at midcourt off the official. I don't care if he didn't finish the layup. Holm there to clean it up, and
listen,
big defensive play.
It was. He has done a good job all afternoon defensively.
Only 2 points, but he's shown up in so many other areas for Jackson County.
He's got 5 assists and 8 rebounds.
Knocked away, picked up by Truitt. Threw it over to Gray. Gray with it. He's going to be fouled. That will be 6th foul on Middlesboro. So Wyatt will go to the charity stripe with.
I believe Brooks is fouled out.
16-point general lead, and Wyatt Gray can play some tack on here if he is successful at hitting.
Brooks finishes with 17 to lead Middlesboro up to this point, but no points in the 4th quarter for Bryson Brooks.
First one up by Gray, and it rattling it out. Second one up. It's good by Gray.
11 for Wyatt Gray.
Jackson County up to their largest lead. They'll go inside to Coots. Coots blocked in there by Holm with that self foul.
Holm is fouled out, but that was a great block. Fouls out with 10 points.
And all Holm can do is smile.
Had a good game last night at North. Had a good game this afternoon as well. Had several rebounds. Did he have close to a double-double?
He did. He had 13.
There you go.
Coots couldn't get that one in, and Coach Eddie Gilbert is going to send in 4 younger Yellow Jackets, giving them the opportunity to play.
And again, Middlesboro, with 1:23 left here in the 4th quarter, only has 1 field goal and 6 points for the entire period.
And Coach Simon going to empty the bench as well.
Yep. Coots will come out after the free throw.
Yep.
Jackson County will defeat Middlesboro this afternoon, and a good bounce back for the Generals. Really like the way they played, and they'll get the rebound here. It's going to be punched out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets, and Jackson County will maintain the possession of it. Nice job after last night's loss. They come back out today.
No real hangover from last night.
No hangover. That's. And Middlesboro, very well rested. A nice drive to the bucket, up no good. Foul going to be called. Walk the opposite end of the floor for some free throws here.
Aiden Allen going to go to the free throw line.
Foul on Wyatt Dunn. That's his first. Team's fifth.
First one up, it's good. That one rolls in there too. Jackson County with the ball. Deflected, but the Generals will pick it up. Shots up in a paint.
Wyatt Dunn with the two. Also the quarterback for the Jackson County Generals.
Got to two to fall. Steal. Here we go. Blocked foul going to be called, and the Generals at the line will be Eli Summers going to the free throw line.
Eli had the slam on his mind.
Yeah, he did.
At the line for two, Summers.
Good solid victory for Jackson County this afternoon. That one is in there for Summers.
First point for Eli on the afternoon. He becomes the 9th General to score today.
Second one up and good too. Generals up by 19. Will the Yellow Jackets get a shot off? Yep, they will. And it's a good one, three-pointer. That is going to be the ball game. The Generals will win it 61-45, and again a big victory for the Jackson County Generals this afternoon over the Yellow Jackets of Middlesboro. And we will have our player of the game coming up here in just a couple of moments, and Hunter will have the final statistics. PRTC TV.
Video gaming is a great way for families to have fun together. And PRTC's reliable internet and Wi-Fi is a game changer. Super fast download and upload speeds up to 1 gig. And GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi power today's most exciting games on consoles, handhelds, even VR headsets with no lag or buffering. Contact PRTC and level up to game-changing internet and whole home Wi-Fi today.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy, Marketing Manager at Appalachian Wireless. We've all been there. You've tried one of those big carrier promises? Sounds amazing, doesn't it? Until you read that fine print. Then suddenly you're on hold again. And at Appalachian Wireless, we do things a little different. We answer your calls, we help solve your issues, and guess what? We work for you. Experience matters, right? Our team, we're the real wireless experts. So why choose anyone else? Visit one of our retail locations today or online at AppalachianWireless.com to see how we can better serve you. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Dr. Pepper presents a Playoff-uary special.
Happy Playoff-uary!
31 days of playoff football.
Not for Tech. I didn't make the playoff this year. Hey, Mr. Platypus. Got you a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Wait.
Tech stinks!
Guys, come on, stop! That's for planting your flag on our turf. We're just kidding.
Happy Playoff-uary!
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
Jackson County's Generals pick up their 12th win of the year as they defeat Middlesboro here at the Bobby Keith Classic at Clay County High School here on PRTC TV. And with me, I have our Advent Health and UK Healthcare Pulse Player of the Game, junior Brennan Combs, 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And Brennan, it was important for you guys to get back on the winning track after the game last night. It was a tough one at North Laurel. Been off to a good start this season as you continue to add some headgear during the interview.
Yeah, we lost a big game yesterday, but we came out with heart today and we played really well together. So I'm glad to get this win.
You're starting to look like an Arab sheik with all the headgear that you're having on as they continue to add more and more, but your head is going to be warm. So, hey, under first-year head coach Parker Stewart, you guys have already exceeded your win total from last year's team, off to a great start, and it seems like you guys are playing better ball as the year goes on.
Yeah, I hope we continue to win more, get even better and better, and increase till next year and make this a dynasty under our coach.
Now, you're not ever going to be the tallest guy on the floor, but you also don't care, and it's been a big part of your game that you like to get things in the paint. You like to mix things up, take those high percentage shots, and make some things happen. Has that always been a part of your game or something you've worked on?
I feel like beginning of the year I had struggled with that, coming into first actually playing varsity for this year. I feel like growing into it, the more I've played, the better it's came to me. I feel like I've really learned how to play that way this year.
Yeah, and they're going to continue to add some more headgear as we go along. Big win against a 13th region opponent, and, you know, some goals for this team. Where would you like to see you guys at the end of the year?
I'd like to see us in the region tournament. I feel like it's very, very reachable. I feel like we can get there.
Well, great win today, great bounce-back win after the game last night. For your efforts today, the top offensive performer, we're going to award you with the Advent Health of Manchester and UK Healthcare Pulse Player of the Game. Great game, great win, and great job.
Thank you.
All right, and make sure you keep that headgear on the rest of the day, okay?
I will, thank you.
Brennan Combs, our Advent Health of Manchester Pulse Player of the Game. Back up to you guys.
Had a great job by Brennan and all of the Generals this afternoon, and a big win, 61-45. And we talked about them coming in, Hunter, on how they would respond after the battle in London last night, and I think they responded awful well, the Generals did.
100%. I think, this was, kind of a good measuring stick for Jackson County in the sense of, being able to see and gather and do what they come in here expected to do. Come out. It was a very winnable game. Could have been a very losable game as well, but did very well of just kind of answering the call, playing their game, and it was, just kind of never in doubt. They kind of jumped on them early. Middlesboro did a great job at fighting back, but never really could chip it away and get over the hump.
Our final statistics, my friend.
We'll start with Middlesboro's individual. They were led by number 11, Bryson Brooks, with 17, followed by number 5, Joseph Killian, with 15. Number 00, Malachi Coots, with 4 points, 5 rebounds. Number 15, Aiden LaRue, with 3. Number 30, Parker Hampton, with 3. Number 4, Aiden Allen, with 2. Number 2, Makai Young, with 1. If you flip over to the Jackson County stat, they were led by our Pulse Player of the Game, Brennan Combs, 13 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Wyatt Gray chipped in 11 points, 7 rebounds. Number 21, Jonah Holm, 10 points, 13 rebounds. Number 3, Braylon Combs with 8. Number 20, Ty Sandlin with 7. Number 1, Tanson Truitt with 6. Number 4, Eli Summers with 2. Number 10, Wyatt Dunn with 2. Number 0, Ashley Clemens with 2 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. If you go to the team stats, Middlesboro was 11 of 32 for 34% from 2, compared to Jackson County's 12 of 30 for 40% from 2. Jackson County made 9 threes, going 9 of 21 for 43%, compared to Middlesboro's 4 of 12 for 33%. Middlesboro was 11 of 19 for 58% from the free throw line, compared to Jackson County's 10 of 16 for 63%. Jackson County with 15 team assists compared to Middlesboro's 5. Middlesboro with 25 team rebounds compared to Jackson County's 39. Jackson County with 10 turnovers compared to Middlesboro's 8.
All right, final score. Jackson County wins it 61-45, wins by 16. Jackson County improves to a record of 12-6 on the year, and Middlesboro falls to a record of 9-8 on the year. As far as their next opponents, it's going to be Middlesboro traveling on the road to Thomas Walker. That is in Ewing, Virginia. Do you know where Ewing, Virginia is?
Just right across the border.
Right across the tunnel.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So they'll be playing them coming up on Monday. And then Jackson County's next game after today, they will go on the road on the 20th, which will be this coming Tuesday, to play the Knoxville Ambassadors out of Knoxville, Tennessee. And then on Thursday, they'll be on the road to take on the Williamsburg Yellow Jackets. And we'll catch back up with the Generals on the 27th of January, which will be a week from Tuesday, as they will travel to Oneida Baptist Institute. Well, we're going to leave the air or the television, the video. We're going to leave the broadcast for the time being, as we're going to have a gap between now and the evening session. 2 games are done, 2 more games to go. We'll hit the air probably about 5:15, so in about 2.5 hours from now, as we'll bring you Harlan County taking on the Powell County Pirates. That should be a dandy basketball game. Powell County with a couple of prolific scorers that get 20 points or more, and Harlan County with some great scorers as well, with Reggie Cottrell and company that have done so good for Coach Kyle Jones. And then at 7 o'clock, we'll have the nightcap game for you, and Earl Owens says these Woodford County Yellow Jackets can flat play from the 8th region, and they'll take on the home team, Michael Jones, head coach, and the Clay County Tigers. That's going to do it for this broadcast, though, for our PRTC TV broadcast crew of Earl Owens, Hunter Carroll, Mark Solfridge, TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes. My name's Brian Murray. We'll see you back here again this evening for more high school basketball on PRTC TV.